hate you guys so fucking much.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
I love the fact that like I say, hang on, we're about to go live, and you continue talking. And I'm so glad that I did not.
Perfect timing.
I'm so glad that I did not unmute you while that, like, he got the idea. He just sat there and made a pretty face and everything and was quiet. Like, he immediately went to quiet. I said, hang on, I'm about to transition us over, which is the universal code for shut the fuck up.
Shut up!
I'm about to unmute you so that you guys are live. And you just kept on talking. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, see, you gotta be more just apparent. Like, all right, we're going live.
I made the right decision to not unmute your audio.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Chef.
Meanwhile, I unmuted mine, and I'm like, I'm hoping that my my headphones did not pick up my microphone did not pick up my audio, but God knows they probably did. This is just really quickly waiting on stragglers, which is basically just we're waiting on Shem's video. That's all we're waiting on.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 sec. I have the mic set up first. So
we found out some really interesting news.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna share with the class real quick. We're not even gonna wait. We're not even gonna wait to share this news. It was just such exciting news.
Oh, exciting news. That's good.
Oh yeah.
Very exciting.
You can tell from the excitement within my voice. AMV Hell 8.
Gonna be
Baby.
great.
Oh yeah.
AMV Hell 8 is coming 2024. We're very excited for this.
Extremely excited.
AMV hell.
Love from Tempest. It's Saturday Night Slime. Yeah! Live from Tempest. It's Saturday Night
Slime. That's No. You need like the smooth
it's
jazz.
Like some kind of smooth jazz, yeah.
Yeah.
Orchestra, we're currently trying to protect in this current chapter or previous chapter.
Bro, I'm super happy for that though. Like AMV Hell coming back. Hell yeah, dude. Maybe it's a sign of the times.
I'm stoked.
Maybe it's a sign of the times. Maybe rebridging has a chance. You know?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Guys, in other good news, I did pitch anime abridging.
Oh, come on, man.
I did pitch anime abridged to an anime abridged podcast to or just abridging anime to Tony, which is a general podcast idea of us just having an anime podcast where a bunch of abridgers come on and just talk about anime, just shoot the shit about anime, where we just talk about fucking anime.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We have to stick to the oldies for me, but
where we just talk about anime. Where we talk about fucking anime, we talk about or we talk about the anime we want to fuck. You know, whatever the conversation is.
Or the types of anime that are out there, the genres.
The types of anime that is out there. Lewd, unlewd.
Like, you've got hentai.
And yes. Look here. We talked about where we want to place it.
There.
If we get the channel back, if we want to put it on the channel, if we want to do a Spotify version, wherever it is that we want to put it up, whatever. Yes, guys.
I like that name.
Here's the thing.
We're between fans.
Here's the thing. I think we could do a Fat Dog FM After Dark. We could do
that would be fun.
Where we talk about the hentai that we love.
Yeah, especially if we're doing it in just podcast format. Shit.
If we're doing podcast format, we can do Fat Dog FM After Dark.
And we get to learn a lot about each other.
Way too much. What is
probably, but oh well.
What is anime? Anime?
What is
anime?
Anime. No, they spelled it.
You know,
anime.
son, Betty White is my Wi-Fi. No, Dad, it's waifu.
I can't wait to get a cat. I can't wait to get a cat and torture my cat by forcing it to watch me play Stray. Especially to have
It'd
my
probably be
cat,
like, whoa.
especially to have my cat watch the beginning of Stray, where I force it to watch the cutscene of where the cat falls.
Oh no.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
then it might be like,
I have no control over it, dude. The cat.
That's just the cutscene, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plot.
It's a cut. It's a cutscene. I have no control over it. If it was my choice,
I mean, you could skip the cutscene, I guess. But...
no, you
No,
can't.
Dexter. There
you
is still
can't?
plenty
Oh.
of discussion to have about Bible Black. I'm sure we can
Dexter,
find ways.
Bible Black is not
I
off
can
the
find
That's
table.
the
ways.
first one.
Bible Black is not off the table. Are you kidding?
That's like
No,
so many people.
it's a classic.
Starts,
Are you
like,
kidding?
yeah,
bro,
absolutely.
Bible Black is the alpha and the omega. Are you kidding? It is. It
real.
has an old.
Omega.
It has an.
It's the very first one we would do.
Sir, it has an Old and a New Testament. It is the Genesis and Revelations.
It is the literal Black Bible of hentai.
Yes. Yes.
It has everything you could possibly want, and even some of the shit you didn't know you wanted.
And everything you probably don't want as well.
Yes.
No, for that we turn to Euphoria.
I love Spider. I spelled it the way I intended, and
It's a
I
bad
pronounced it the way I intended.
Would we
Good.
call Bible Black the gateway
Or Made
hentai?
House.
Or is that too
For
much of a
most
stretch?
people, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
my bad.
I don't know.
Raffle.
Well, Shem, it's two.
That one's
to
pretty
one. I don't
spicy
know.
for an intro one. Just saying.
Well,
You need,
that's the thing, though.
I don't think I've watched
you don't
all of it. I'd have to
know-
watch
like-
the whole all the way through.
The reason it is the gateway is because somehow it is going to end up being your first.
Shit.
You will not know you are watching some of the most extreme shit until you see it.
Here's the thing.
But then
Here's the
by
thing.
that time, you're like,
Yeah, that's
well
fair.
then.
Well, I've discovered a lot about
then
myself.
we
I
get into
didn't
the
previously
discussion
know.
of Then we get into the discussion of should you abridge a hentai? Yes. Can you abridge a hentai?
Maybe.
Probably
Maybe.
not.
How would you be able to get away with it? Is the
Maybe.
another thing entirely?
I mean,
Can you do it on the internet? We don't know.
Not on.
I mean, in
YouTube,
general,
that's
yeah,
for sure.
but not.
We
yeah.
don't know. And then somebody comments, not with that attitude. Like,
I mean, there was.
There
I have seen
wasn't
a
a couple,
Patreon.
but they
There
were.
wasn't a-
I
attempt.
guess,
Yeah.
but even then,
somebody
Like, I
comments.
think it would probably be easier to
Somebody
try
comments
to...
not with that attitude, and I go, I was like, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not a not with that attitude. It's literally a not with those measly donations. Motherfucker, y'all need to donate a lot more to Patreon if you want the motherfucking.
that's a goal.
Yeah, that's a Patreon
When you're in
goal.
too deep, too late to pull out.
Well,
We're already at the third We've already completed the third episode. We gotta see this through to the end.
all right. So now that we've got that done, typing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure that everybody's
Kicking to China, the Chinese chicken.
Hey man,
Yeah, with a drumstick and your brain stops ticking.
watching X-Files with the
Watching
lights
I like
on.
bare
Files.
naked ladies. That's on. Like Donna Mae songs.
You
Oh,
can
the Smoking
abridge
Man's in
it
this one.
if you post it on Pornhub. That is also true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't they pretty like lax about like
Eventually.
that kind of stuff?
What's really
Copyright
funny is,
too?
What's
I don't know.
really funny is
But-
we tried doing that, and that around that
Mhm.
time is literally when they started doing the verification stuff, where we had to post address.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, of
Ah.
course.
Because
we
that's
get
the
fucked
funny
right
thing
when
is
we actually
we
start
literally
doing it.
created a Pornhub account and named it Fat Dong Studios.
good.
Yeah.
Does it still exist?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Well, I'm assuming that how much content was actually on that channel then?
God, there's
Just
so
a lot of my
much stuff.
hentai pictures.
woo!
Oh,
I
okay.
guess something had to go on there, otherwise.
Man, that's just,
I just posted a lot of my hentai pictures.
Could
I
get
ha-
some of the braver of us to start posting tasteful nudes.
I could show you like
No, that's a calendar.
even a quarter
thing.
what's on this phone.
Yeah, I do what Markiplier did.
I
Then we
could've-
start signing them.
If I'd gotten in shape, I could have posted some tasteful risques.
Mm.
Yeah.
We gotta do it with the Soe. We gotta get tasteful Soe nudes on there.
Tasteful. So
Tasteful, so
I
wait,
could have.
I can look that up.
I could have posted some. I could have
Dude.
posted some tasteful images that
You
could have.
say that, all it is it's a drawn image
Look.
of a forest, and it's like, he's
Look,
in hiding, but
I
he's
could have
there, and
posted-
he's
I
new.
He's
could have
naked,
posted-
but he's
I
in
could have
hiding.
posted some tasteful images that would have gladly belonged in a solar flare compilation. That's all.
Or
I'm saying.
or it's something where it's like, all right, they take the picture, ready, and click. See, you see the blur
Solar
rushing
flare!
past the camera.
Just saying.
Solar flare, I can't see!
All right. You sick bastards. Ladies and gentlemen of the fucked up congregation.
Yeah!
Whip it out! Woo!
Oh my God. No.
No.
Too far.
No.
Too far, bud.
No, yeah, that's why I said
Reel it
immediately
in.
afterwards.
All right,
Like,
take
no,
it.
no.
All right, pot, calm down in the back there, champ.
Woo! And you're just brown nosing.
You're just brown.
hmm
Well,
Spider, you're just brown nosing.
somebody stuck their nose far too much in the back of the bane of the
Oh
anus.
boy.
Easy for you to say.
hmm
Somebody's been eating a little
Tensura.
Sounds like somebody's been eating a little too much cake.
Wish I was.
Cake sounds great.
Alright, giant cake being delivered.
Bring
Somebody
it back.
back it up a cake.
Back it up. You're good. You're good.
Giant cake being delivered.
I forgot this.
Jim
This
is
is
backing
important.
up the
Oh,
cake.
your sound pad or your pop filter.
I was.
Or your
Backing up
I
the
do
cake.
squats.
popping
I
knees.
do squats.
He do squats.
Oh, do your knees
Yes.
pop when you do squats?
Yeah, doo-doo. I mean,
A little bit, but not that
Actually, I
bad.
just did squats earlier. It's weird. My right leg will not pop, but my left one will.
My
Is that-
favorite thing
should I
about
be
Twitch is
concerned
whole.
about that?
and my knees and my
giant what?
fingers all pop a lot.
Vagina.
My right leg does not pop, but my right or my
What
left
did you
leg pops.
just say?
My right
Vagina
leg does not pop, but
problems.
my left leg does.
Oh, good.
I don't know
Sorry,
why.
I was too busy hearing a stupid friggin' Taco Bell ad that was like overpowering you guys, and I had to turn it the fuck off.
Bong.
It's like, okay,
Maybe I
I
should
get
get
it.
Taco
You
Bell
guys
for
thought the
dinner.
new breakfast rat chalupa. Okay, we're
I
good.
mean, to be fair, bong is what you usually have with your Taco Bell.
Your tacos, yeah.
Taco,
I should know.
Taco Bells come with bong.
Yeah, I should know. We got tons of Taco Bells and stuff here.
I mean, you
And
are
weed,
the first
but, you know.
weed state, so yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Colorado.
Yeah.
Mile High City.
Woo!
Man, I get a club sandwich, and I'm not even a member. I don't know how I get away with it.
You know, I should probably put something
Hmm.
on that to like fill that space up
Oh, I
a
am
little bit.
very
Feels a
close.
little empty
Jesus, I'm sorry.
We need that.
I didn't realize
to
how
be a
loud I
sound
was.
Thing.
there. Maybe I'll put some
Huh.
sound padding up there just for no reason.
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
calm down,
yeah.
calm down. I need everyone to calm down real quick before I hype you all back up. You good
Good.
there, buddy?
I
You
was
good?
calming down.
You calming down? Okay.
Could I put my bathrobe, my Jedi bathrobe on to go like, all right, I gotta meditate for a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, loosen up. You get all loosey goosey.
I should
that
end one of
first
those with
stretch.
like the Dio pose, like the.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dio pose!
I can't do it. My chin looks
What was
weird when I'm
that?
doing it.
Alright.
I just
Cars.
Hey,
Gotta go
guys,
cars.
we're
There.
good. No repeats
Hmm.
this time. Literally just a natural 20, and that was it. That was good.
hmm
I love that. We got the natural 20, everybody. All right, there we go. All right. It seems
rolled the nat
it
20.
seems
This is
that
epic.
the it seems that the
Rolling.
sound it seems that the sound has been fixed. Thankfully, thank God.
Hmm.
Oh, thank God, it has been fixed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ryuma redeemed natural 20, and it has been fixed. Also, guys, it seems that the rest of it has also been fixed because the rest of you said that you saw the soundboard stuff on there. All right.
Yeah, I saw the
idiots
little
doing
icon
idiot things
Twitch.
because they're idiots and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, could you go through there and check those stuff?
Oh.
Stop.
Ooh.
Doing okay there,
freaking ad
little
needs
one?
on.
I can see chemistry.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't want a car.
A car.
I don't need a car
I
right
don't
now.
see it, but I can.
Nice to have.
Love you, crocodile.
And I love you, random citizen.
Yeah. Technically, it's not mine, but it's my dad's. But I've been driving it for a little while, so.
I don't see it,
You know
but
what?
I
We
hear
can.
it.
So Shem can do 2 ads. He could have the Nissan ad. He could do the Taco Bell ad.
Mm.
It's like this episode of Slime brought to you in part by, and then Shem does the
Trojan.
ad.
Well,
That's it. That's the whole ad. It's Trojan.
That's the 3rd phase.
What's up, everybody? It's
Shut up, Steve.
there we go. Yep. Good stuff. Good
Shut
stuff.
the fuck up,
Yep.
Steve.
Idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots.
Yeah,
Dave!
Oh, I can hear that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't see them, and I don't know why I don't see them, but that's okay. Like, I don't see the icon popping up, but, like, it is what it is, I guess. Like, I hear them, and that's the important part. I just don't see it popping up on,
What are you doing?
but that's okay. The rest of it,
What are you doing?
those are just the free ones. Like, you have to turn in bits for everything else.
I love you, crocodile.
And I love you, random citizen.
See, that's the stuff that you turn in channel points for. The rest of them, yeah, I can hear them but not see. Oh, well. Well, you have to go into the actual sound. You have to actually go into the sound alerts, I think, for the rest of them and turn them in for bits. I don't know why it's not showing up. But you know what? That's fine. Let's see. Where's the logo? The jar. There's the jar. Okay.
Let's see.
Where's the effing logo?
Oh.
See, that's because
Oh, there's a jar. I got the jar.
Doing okay there, little one?
guys,
Dirt.
stop
see
redeeming
chemistry.
just the okay. Yeah, y'all gotta just
Like over
stop redeeming the channel points one because that's all I'm hearing is the channel points one. Yeah.
Actually, kind of funny. I have the
There
bit jar.
are some guys. There are some that you can redeem for bits that cost no bits to redeem. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Like literally, there are
Brother.
some that cost no bits to redeem. Just go in there and look at them, and they cost no bits to redeem. It's like spider. You only see down to 50.
Let's see.
Unless those got changed recently, no, should be more than that.
I saw like I think 75 was the lowest I saw, but let me look. 100, 100. I only see 100 now.
There should be some in there for 0. I should have fixed. Unless they change them. If they change them, that's messed up. Because there should have been some that were not that way. Man. Alright, let me get extensions. My extensions. Let's see. There we go. Sound alerts. Go to open dashboard. See, I know it's like this on mine. I have some that are available for 0 bits. Okay, library, my alerts. Okay, bite me, sir, 50 bits. Okay, so yeah, 50, 100. Okay, none for 0 bits, yeah. That's so weird. See, I can test this in the actual browser source.
I'm hungry. Want to get something to eat?
Great idea, Lieutenant. I'm famished. You take care of these guys. I'ma take a lunch.
Bite me.
Excuse me?
Bite me, sir!
That's better.
There are 17 people here. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then I test this next.
Hello.
Where is that idiot?
Just listen for the sounds of conflict, and he'll be there.
Come on, it can't be that easy.
Try unmute.
It works more often than not. Give it 5, 10 seconds tops. 3 seconds? That's gotta be a record.
I found the Navy! We gotta go!
I love that. I found the Navy. We gotta go.
Idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots.
This is all right. I know you guys are gonna hear this a little bit later, but this is literally, guys, this is literally gonna be me tomorrow whenever Moon does something when we're playing Resident Evil.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Spit it out. Drop it. Drop it.
No, it's literally
Moan.
Markiplier. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So
that sounds about right.
It just reminds me
If
of
the moon landing really happened, then why is it still in the sky? Boom. Toasted.
A shield hero abridged. If the moon landing didn't really happen, then why is it in the
Idiot
sky?
things sound like
Boom.
anyone.
Toasted.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Toast.
If the moon landing really happened, then why is it still in the sky?
If the moon landing
Boom.
didn't happen,
Toasted.
then does that mean moon doesn't exist?
All right.
He
Anyway.
just fades.
No.
You're evil, aren't you?
Oh, deliciously,
Oh,
surreptitiously, and devilishly so.
I mean, other than you like dropping
Thank
from
you
the
so much
call,
for
I mean, I don't know how we
noticing.
could have made that
May I
work.
continue?
Maybe if like we make this like a YouTube highlight.
Hold on. I'm still playing stuff. Quiet. Hold on.
Right on set.
Doing stuff.
You're evil, aren't you?
Oh, deliciously, surreptitiously, and devilishly so. Thank you so much for noticing. May I continue?
Hold on.
I love it.
Hold on.
Yes.
Gotta get to the toast fucker.
What?
Well, how'd you die?
Toaster.
Jesus, you killed yourself?
What? No. I fucked it.
You died trying to fuck your toaster.
Trying? No, I succeeded.
God damn it.
What do you mean trying?
Some people own dogs. You know what we call them, right?
A dog person?
Exactly right. You've got the cat person, or hell, even the bird person. Me, I'm
what?
more of a people person.
I was
if you
just
catch my
talking
drift.
about him. How is he showing up here on my feed?
Why are you talking over the funny thing?
Sorry.
Now I have to play it all over again.
From the beginning, from the top.
Some people own dogs. You know what we call them, right?
Pick one.
A dog person?
Exactly right. You've got the cat person, or hell, even the bird person. Me, I'm more of a people person, if you catch my drift.
And last but not least,
You all bitch and complain about Luffy constantly, and yet you stay in his crew. Why?
Oh yeah! He eats anyone that tries to leave his crew.
Wait, you guys were serious about that?
Oh, yeah. There was this kid named Kobe.
All right, 2 members of my crew. Now we just need a ship.
Luffy, I can't join your crew. I'm joining the Navy. I want to be a Marine.
Oh, perfect. That makes this so much easier.
Is that because you want me to follow my dream?
No, it's because I'm still hungry. Come here.
Luffy, what are you doing?
it's so good, especially because I can still see freaking Zoro's face.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Bite me, sir. And we gotta go. Have been moved to 0 bits, and they're now saved. Idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots is now also 0 bits.
I do not see where you activate these things.
Yeah, for 0, I have no idea.
Oh no, I have now saved them. Hold on.
No, I mean to just use sound things in general.
The sound bits, they should be. It's an extension.
Maybe refresh the page.
Yeah, you'll probably have to refresh it. Let's see. Let's see. Scary Terry.
Oh no, I see them with the paid bits thing still.
Yeah, but it's in the paid bits thing, but it will now be
idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots.
Yep. So see, somebody's already changed that.
Yeah, I see that.
Toaster fucker has
for
been
Dave.
Toaster fucker has been changed to 0. Let's see, the toaster fucker. That's gonna get moved.
I'm hungry. Want to get something to eat?
Great idea, Lieutenant. I'm famished. You take care of these guys. I'ma take a lunch.
Bite me.
Excuse me?
Bite me, sir!
That's better.
There we go. Alright, so that should take care of our little problem there. So now people can...
Well, how'd you die? Toaster.
Jesus, you killed yourself?
What? No! I fucked it.
You died trying to fuck your toaster.
Trying? No, I succeeded.
See, there you go. Now you guys know how to do it. Yeah.
Well, how'd you die? Toaster.
Jesus, you killed yourself?
What? No! I fucked it.
You died trying to fuck your toaster.
If his idea of like, well,
no,
you know,
I
he should
succeeded.
wear a condom while fucking the toaster. He might have lived.
No, that just
Tell me I'm
prevents
wrong.
your toaster from getting pregnant. That just means that the next person that tries to make toast gets a Pop-Tart.
Oh, I love it.
Pre-frosted toaster strudel.
Oh, that's great.
I warmed it up for you, buddy. Enjoy.
Hey man, I need to use the toaster. All
Don't
right, it's
put
all
your-
ready for you.
Don't put your dick in strawberry.
Oh, Brendan, see. No one would say. No, Brendan, see, it's extra protein. You understand.
And on that note, Sonic, you're starting us off.
I wish we had like the Eggman thing of like, all right, now it's my turn.
Pringus.
Pingus.
Chapter 5. You start.
No, okay. Where are we?
Chapter 5.
What am I doing? I know. Hang on. Finding out my thing. There we go.
Where are we when I'm so sorry?
I'm exhausted.
I can't sleep
Dream
tonight.
All right. Ugh. I'm exhausted. Hinata was faced with an irresistible temptation as she found herself about to be sucked into a bottomless abyss.
Yeah.
Memories of times near and far crossed her mind. Her life was flashing before her eyes. Yes, now I remember. Even my own dad played with me sometimes, huh? She had been so focused on the now that she forgot all about it. But long ago, she belonged to a normal family. Normal, that is, until the Fire Nation attacked. Until her father joined the Fire Nation.
The Father Lord. That's Fire Lord. That's what I said.
Father Lord.
The Father Lord.
Yeah. Father Lord
All
Ozai.
changed when the Father Nation attacked.
I am the Phoenix Wright King.
Objection!
Shut up, Sam Riegel.
Normal, that is, until her father's company went bankrupt. and everything fell apart. If her father could have kept it together, maybe her mother wouldn't have gone insane either. Hinata had too many of her own problems to just think about how much her father suffered, or his father. Wait, no, that's a typo. It should be her father suffered.
It happens.
Yeah.
It was all
So
fun
he
and
kept-
games until the typo lord attacked.
Mm-hmm. It's all because the Father Nation.
Ah, fatherland!
Yes, we're bringing it back! The Fatherland! Oh, actually, yeah, the Fatherland for the Father Nation. So he kept on hating
I
him.
regret the
Wait.
mullet. God damn it.
It's okay. This is interesting. It goes on to continue using the he. Okay, so she kept on hating him, resenting him, trying to pretend her current unhappy reality didn't exist. She refused to forgive his crimes, judging him in her mind in order to justify her own actions. Everyone has a weakness in their heart. Her father did as well. And perhaps if they all supported one another as a family, things might have turned out differently. It's comical for me
I'm
of
just
all people.
imagining the family memes from fucking Fast and Furious.
Idiots doing
They didn't
all
have the
things
Fast and the
because they're
Furious
idiots.
memes with her time. If only she did. If only they could watch that movie. Maybe.
Oh shit.
I agree.
Vin Diesel.
No, I agree with the sound. I agree with the sound bite that just played.
Oh, I have
Idiots.
it muted right now, so I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots.
Hi.
Have you met us?
Of course they
Yes.
have. That's why they know we're idiots.
Yes.
Hello.
It's comical for me, of all people, to talk about justice. Maybe that's just why I kept looking forward for traces of my father and him. Hinata always felt saved by his It said? Okay. Hinata always felt saved by her sense of ideal justice, and by her bottomless soft. Is that supposed to be?
Is she
talking
going
about his father?
bottomless?
Okay, because before I'm confused if she's talking about herself, her mother, or her father now, because of the typos earlier. I genuinely do not know who she is talking about now.
Frieza is on his way here to destroy Vegeta. Wait. Me, the planet, or my son?
Yes.
Yes.
No. To be continued. Yeah. That's great. I love it. Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Oh no, the to be continued meme song was played.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My son, the planet. Oh yeah.
Somebody played.
Someone clip that. Yes.
Roundabout.
Please.
Yeah.
She's going bottomless.
Man, today is a JoJo day.
Oh man.
All right. I'm gonna try to.
Jesus.
Try to get through this.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just probably gonna try to read this as the words are there. So
the words
whatever
are
happens.
there.
They're
on
the
but
page.
Anyway. Hinata always felt saved by his sense of ideal justice, meant by his bottomless soft-heartedness.
No, let's stick with the she/her pronouns.
Okay, well, I'll just go with what I was originally gonna do then. Hinata always felt saved by her sense of ideal justice, and by her bottomless soft-heartedness.
Hold on. Listen here, you son of a bitch. You stop trying to do Great Sage / Menu voice right goddamn now. Don't think I didn't notice you slipping into my goddamn personality. Only one of us, right here. You know what this is? Don't think I didn't notice you slipping into my voice and personality.
Talking about?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I agree. Don't think I didn't notice that.
Am I doing a voice?
Yes!
Menu voice? I didn't notice. I genuinely didn't
It's
know.
similar to how I become Krillin
Yeah.
when I play horror games.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
It's like I'm noticing. That's like, why are you slipping into my voice?
I didn't notice I was.
It's like,
okay.
hold on. Why don't I just start reading? Like, let me slip
Hinata
into
always
something.
felt saved
Let
by
me just slip
by
into
his
something.
sense of ideal.
Listen
justice.
here, you motherfucker!
I'm trying to mimic it.
It's like,
You're
it's
losing
like,
our
hold on,
minds.
let me slip into something a little more sinister. It's like, calm down! You find your own fucking personality! Like a fucking... Rimaru's not in this! This is not Rimaru's chapter!
Should I just do Palby from the Valley now?
Get your own fucking personality! Stop stealing mine!
Jesus.
I don't think I.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Angry.
What
Yes!
are you doing?
Oh God.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are very angry.
I swear.
Relax.
I swear.
Idiot
Black.
doing idiot
I
things.
swear on
Idiot.
Rimaruism.
I think it's okay.
Chat, I swear on Rimaruism, I did not intend to do a menu voice. I genuinely did not mean to. If I did, I apologize.
I mean, what the fucking fuck, fucker?
I didn't.
Watch your profanity.
Hear it.
No, no, you! No, you, Chad!
Oh, chat. Oh, okay. Like I said, I have it muted, so I can't hear it. So I apologize.
Yeah, I know you can't hear it, but, like, literally I go, what the fucking fuck, and somebody hits me with a watch your profanity.
Oh. He's just trying to. Yeah, Spider, we're trying to get to the reading.
I'm trying to protect...
Between
No.
the book doing male and female pronouns wrong, and then this, it's just,
I'm
we're
trying
rocky
to
start.
protect my fucking character. Look, I have one character I'm known for, and he's stealing it. I'm like,
And that's JoJo.
Hey, at least you have a character.
He has a point.
I don't have anything. Moon has something now.
Yeah,
I get to die.
Okay. Here's the thing.
At least
he's
you
like,
get screen
He
time.
goes, at least you have a
Any reading
character.
happening
He goes,
tonight? Oh,
he
well.
goes, at least you have a character. I go, yeah, and it's mine, and you can't have it. Like,
I wasn't even talking about menu. I was talking about moons.
I know, but you're suddenly stealing it. It's like, it's mine. It's fucking mine.
Am I? I didn't
The
know.
fucking
I'm sorry.
thief.
Can we just get back to reading? And I'll do
Can
it
you?
specifically in the voice.
Can you
I'll just
read
do it
it?
specifically in the voice
Can
now.
you read in your own goddamn voice, like your natural fucking voice, and not steal mine?
I tried to do that last. I guess because it was like. I guess that was Rimuru reading, but. Anywho, by his bottom or her. God damn it, we're back to that shit.
Stop going
By
bottomless,
her?
Hinata.
God damn it. By her bottomless soft-heartedness,
Nice.
although she'd
Thanks.
probably deny it. There we go. Now we got through that sentence. All of that because that one sentence. We're finally past it. Okay. Whenever her heart felt stretched, ready to burst, she always provided her the gospel of extra breathing room. That was him.
Extra what now?
Breathing room.
Breeding room.
That's what I heard.
Did you hear it as
breeding
God
room. Damn, Hinata, calm down.
Bro,
She's going
no,
bottomless, you know.
I'm doing it.
When she's on death's door, you know. She
You know
really,
what?
really is like.
I know what that means. I know what that one calls for. There we go. I'm playing this one.
Well, how'd you die? Toaster.
Jesus,
you
killed yourself?
What?
Yeah.
No! I fucked it.
You died trying to fuck your toaster.
Trying? No, I succeeded.
There we go.
Remember, chat. Always use protection when you fuck a toaster.
Or you could wind up
When you
passing
what?
the next. Or you
could end up like Hinata is.
No. Remember, use protection when you try to fuck your toaster, or you could wind up giving the next person an unintended Pop-Tart.
Or Or well-seated bread.
Or
Oh,
STD.
Well-seated bread.
Or a toaster
Mhm.
TD.
I've never heard
A
of anyone
toaster
trying to
transmitted
deflower a
disease.
toaster
No,
before,
it's not
but-
a toaster transmitted disease. It's not a toaster transmitted disease. It's just a little extra yeast.
No. At that point, it would be a sexually toasted disease.
Yeah.
No. It's not sexually it's just a little extra cooked.
How have we not said a yeast infection?
No. Because it's not infected. It's nice and toasted.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It's okay.
It's
I
just
crust
some-
you.
It's just
I crushed you.
it.
Shut the
You
Shut the
crust-
crust up, Shep.
You take a girl's panties, throw it in the
here,
microwave,
make
and
me-
it
and do it.
biscuits. She's got a yeast infection.
Do it yourself.
If you
That's good.
take
I
a
like that.
patty, throw it in the microwave, and it biscuits. What the
I
fuck?
heard that from my cousin like 5 minutes before jumping on stream.
What the fuck?
Oh,
It's not me, Reverend.
Good.
It's them. They're doing this.
Oh my god. God, what the fuck?
I know, it's the worst thing ever.
It's all gravy.
Okay. Whenever her heart felt stretched, ready to burst,
All right, you know what,
she
Moon?
always
You know what,
provided
Moon?
her with motherfucker.
You know what, Moon?
I am.
You know what, Moon? It's all gravy.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Now you know.
Reverend, I'm trying. I'm
You know
trying.
what? You know what? Now you all know what it's like when you interrupt me. Fuck off.
And Shim.
Yeah, but it's funny.
We're done. No, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's great. It's
Chat's
hilarious.
getting annoyed now. That's different from before.
No, right,
Chat doesn't get
Shim?
annoyed
Now,
when-
Shim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what
Yes.
you get to return the favor to everybody when we do it to you.
It's
I like
one
how
thing if you
big my
just do
finger
it
looks
to
on
me, but Chad's getting
Do
annoyed.
it. You know what it is.
All right,
Yeah.
go.
You know what you did.
Posture check. I'm already postured. I'm good.
Fine.
My posture's
The
amazing.
dual stacker
Whenever
maps
her
posture.
heart
Go
felt
you,
ready to
Rabbit.
Sorry, that's I do my job.
Whenever her heart felt stretched, ready to burst, she always provided her the gospel of extra breathing.
They can't hear you.
Oh, because the
Shut up, Steve.
This too has passed. You may now continue reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was him or her. I don't know because the pronouns are kind of fucked up. But it was all in Hinata's own mind. If she told him, it'd probably just annoy him. But sometimes she was tempted to anyway. On the off chance that maybe, just maybe, he'd accept her. This is exactly what Granville said. I've never been able to forgive him myself. Now Hinata realized that it had all come too fast. She'd always lived under the idea that she'd never be forgiven. Her mother would never be sad for her, even if she got somehow back to her own world.
Revan,
No
you
one was
can't add
silver.
exercises.
We'll do our dailies. Do our daily exercises. There we go. That's it.
We'll fap later.
Oh.
That's not. I don't
okay.
even think that. No. Is it? I don't even think
It's an exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
5 minutes with one hand, 5 minutes with the other. It's a good exercise.
Gotta do
5
it with
minutes?
each finger.
Damn, you're going on pretty long there. It's more like 2 seconds.
Not all of us are one punch.
I don't know if you could actually. Kind of hard to do it, the later ones, actually. Only her faith in the idea of rescuing as many people. Sorry, it kind of cuts off.
Okay, I was like, rescuing isn't that complicated of a word.
Yeah, no, it's like it just it cuts off, and I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck
okay.
happened here? Like I said, I have like the super zoomed in, so
Mm.
so the word kind of cut. in
Time for
weird
some
ways.
GTFO. Nah, we'll
I don't even have GTFO.
we'll jump into Moon Moon's favorite game.
Which one?
Resident Evil 4.
No, we don't have that.
Phasmo?
No.
Be funny.
Actually.
Well, Phasmo's fun, but no, we jump into Sons of the Forest.
I can't tonight.
Sadly, we don't. Sadly, everybody we had 5 people in Suns last night.
I saw that.
Yeah, because of that, we had to keep repeating, going through the same cave,
all the
shit over and over. So because of that, not everybody was able to go to the cave, the second cave. So everybody has to go into the cave to get the rebreather and the stun gun.
Nice.
However, everybody except for Revan managed to go and get all the way up to the 9mm pistol. Revan needs to get.
But when do you get? No, I was gonna ask, when do you get Ranny's greatsword though?
But everybody has managed to get the stun baton, get the winter jacket, the modern axe, the flashlight, and the modern axe, and the what you call it. Well, you stalled enough. We're going to bed now. All right, later.
All right, take care, Spider.
Good night.
All right.
It is now 9 o'clock. It is now 9 o'clock. We will give you the break. Shem, you will now take over.
Okay. Let me see.
Stalls all the way for most of my time.
I'm sorry, you didn't even get a page.
Bastard.
I mean, just a little.
Are we at the but now I'm just exhausted?
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was only her faith and the idea.
Same Hinata. Same.
No longer will she be bottomless.
Okay. But now I'm just exhausted. I want to wait. What? I thought you left off at as many people as she could give her motivation. That's right.
She was rescuing as many people. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Yep. But now I'm just exhausted. I just want to gently float into this gloomy darkness. Softly, Hinata's consciousness drifted deeper into the swallowing dark. 5 senses were already gone, all resentment untangling itself from her heart, and there were already no regrets left. Don't fall asleep! Hinata's consciousness awoke to a piercing scream. Was that Chloe? The thought called Hinata back to reality, but this wasn't reality. It was a very strange place to be. She could see outside through a window floating in space. Wait, what?
I thought.
Oh. But yeah, she could see outside through a window floating in space, but she wasn't seeing her eye, or with her eyes, rather. It was a sight she felt in her heart. That's because you're inside me, Miss Hinata. Before she could ask Chloe's voice what she meant, because context is important, Hinata recalled the situation she was in. Oh, right. Granville stabbed me, but I'm not dead? Remembering it all greatly confused her. Running her measurer skill at full blast, she still couldn't come up with a convincing answer. The fact that she could tap into her skills at all was incredibly odd. I'll explain everything, so do your best to stay conscious for now. I also want you to sync up with me. Sync up? Yes. Can you see the light? Guided by Chloe's voice, Hinata focused her consciousness. In another moment, she came across a small point of light. Right. That's it. Her consciousness, although it felt like she was moving her body, headed for the light. And then, the moment she touched it, her consciousness was greeted with a dazzling rainbow of colors. After a few moments, are you awake? Where am I? Good, you're stable. So, Miss Hinata, Hinata is fine. Oh, okay. So, anyway, Hinata, you were inside me, or
Jesus,
my soul.
Phrasing.
I know, it's just like, okay.
We just had to go through the bit of her being bottomless. Come on.
Like I said, context is important. This is probably the first time for you, so it must be confusing, but that's definitely what happened. If I didn't get you out of there, you would have been swallowed up in an unlimited imprisonment. Then Hinata realized where she was. No wonder she didn't have have a body. Her soul was inside Chloe, as she now understood. The unlimited imprisonment she mentioned was, no doubt, at the bottom of that gloomy darkness.
Good Lord.
Well, thanks for reaching out to me. What did you read? Or what did you see?
No, it's just, so we're just done with phrasing. Is that it? Somebody redeemed that.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah. She felt obliged to thank her. After that, Hinata explained the sort of things to Hinata. Why? Hold on.
What?
My page closed for just a sec. Something crashed. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back.
She felt obliged to thank
It didn't like close for too long. It just went back, and I'm like, but why? I was reading.
I was in the middle of the good part.
I needed to know what the fuck is going on. Okay, there we go. After that, Chloe explained the sort of things to Hinata. According to her, when Hinata was stabbed, her soul moved into Chloe. Normally, when you die, your soul separates from your body, dissipating into the air and ceasing to exist. This time, however, Chloe's soul intervened with it, creating a highly unusual situation. It wasn't enough to fully convince Hinata, but even before that, she had other concerns. So, is Rimuru alright? She frantically asked. What happened to Lady Luminous? And to Granville? Well, Chloe coolly said, I want you to stay calm when you hear this. But right now, we've gone back to a long, long time ago. Huh?
In a galaxy far, far away. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
God,
you see that mountain over there?
You fucker.
Point. Yes. Wait. Isn't that the sacred peak of the Riola Mountains? So where are we? Based on my positional data, are we in the Lubelius Sanctuary? Hinata couldn't be blamed for her panic. There, hazy in the distance, was likely the lofty Riola Mountains. They were visible because there was nothing between them and Hinata, just flat grassland. There should have been a city there, but there wasn't. For a moment, she feared the worst, the city blown away by a war between superpowers, but then there'd be a barren waste here, not a healthy prairie. Which meant... I know this is hard to believe, but I swear I'm not lying at all. Chloe had to be right. This would eventually become a sanctuary, but now they were in a time far beyond the founding of Lubelius. Hinata had heard that Luminous moved to this land over 2,000 years ago. Are you kidding me? She understood it was the truth, but she still had to say it. It was just so crazy. But then a question arose in her mind. Chloe, why are you sure this is the past? That felt important to ask, assuming she was willing to accept that this was time travel at work. Why did she know they were in the past? Maybe this was far in the future, long after their nation fell. There wasn't a single other person in sight, nor any buildings or ruins, so perhaps the past was more likely, but maybe the ruins were buried deep underground by now. It was impossible to say for sure. But Chloe was confident as she smiled at Hinata. It's simple. This isn't the first time I've been here. My power keeps going out of control, you see, so I get sent back a lot. Back here, too, so I remember it. Hinata had no idea what to say. Slowly, she mulled over Chloe's words, gradually accepting them. Mind explaining what's going on in more detail? She asked, and this is a threatening scene. Mind explaining what's going on in more detail? She asked in a somewhat threatening tone. Chloe's story was truly surprising. It turned out her skill involves time travel of a sort. Of a sort, because Chloe herself didn't understand it too well either. Apparently, she couldn't trigger it at will. The best she could do was recall events that happened in her past, but you couldn't underestimate it, because past here meant the past that Chloe herself experienced, and since she was a regular time traveler, this past included events from the future. Unfortunately, these memories weren't perfect recollections. There's always an element of vagueness in people's memories. For many, it's hard to remember exactly what happened when, and if you're talking about memories from over 2,000 years ago, of course it'll be a tad garbled. So how did you discover this ability? Hinata asked. Chloe hesitated a bit before replying. When Mr. Tempest rescued me, he took Alice and me and everyone else to the dwelling of the spirits to stabilize us. Then I had a spirit planted inside me, but apparently Chloe didn't receive a spirit but an embodiment of her own powers from the future. Even more unbelievably, this embodiment was sentient. I think it must have died at some point in the future, so I guess I just repeat this process of planting that version of me in myself. So, this dwelling is where you learn of this process? Like, every time in the cycle? Not exactly. I don't remember anything about it at the beginning, but then once I start going back in time, I do. You mean you've been doing the same thing over and over? I think so. I can only really recall things from the last time around, but sometimes memories from elsewhere get mixed in. Oh, Hinata said, a bit relieved. If she was repeating the exact same life every time, that'd be a sort of living hell. No one is strong enough to continue waging a battle if you knew the end result. So Hinata silently listened as Chloe continued. Apparently her time travel always took place in the same era, in the same axis of time. Those were likely the limitations of her skill. Exactly where she was taken depended on the timing of her out-of-control episodes. In the previous cycle, Hinata apparently died in the forest of Jura. Mr. Tempest had died, and Veldora got revived. Huh? Rimuru died? Who did it and how? He's practically unkillable. Well, with this cycle, my memories between when I receive myself in the dwelling and when I get taken to the past are working out pretty differently. In fact, this is actually the first time Rimuru was still alive when it happened to me. Hinata found the sudden shift from Mr. Tempest to Rimuru pretty funny, but she didn't point it out. Instead, she lent an ear to Chloe as she recapped her memories up to her last visit to the dwelling. Some ellipses. During the last cycle after rescuing the children, yeah, there's a lot. During the last cycle after rescuing the children, Rimuru used spatial motion to return to Tempest. He didn't run into Hinata, missing her only by a few seconds at most. By this point, he had beaten up a lot of the otherworlders who came to Tempest, showing the nations bordering the forest of Jura that he was no one to mess with. When the danger Rimuru posed became common knowledge, the other nations of the world all but froze in place. The kingdom of Farmus was still around, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Some sort of incident took place among the 10 great demon lords as well, but all Chloe knew were rumors that something might have happened. As Rimuru cemented his friendship with the guildmaster Yuki of the guild, he began to exercise his influence on other nations, but apparently it was rough going, thanks in no small part to Farmus's interference. But Rimuru didn't give up, trying out all sorts of strategies. The children's school was one of them, a place in Tempest where Chloe and the others could get an education alongside monster kids. Suddenly, though, everything changed. At the behest of the Council of the West, Hinata led a suppression force to attack Tempest. I did that? Yeah, it was pretty scary, Hinata. Oh. Sorry, I guess. No, it's okay. You guys kind of made up after that, so... According to Chloe, Hinata and Rimuru staged a duel that ended in a draw, and when the children, Chloe in particular, intervened to plead Rimuru's case, Hinata put her blade away. So you said, I'll keep an eye on you, and made nice with Rimuru. Sensing something strange with Tempest, Hinata apparently kept up her own investigations of the country. As she did, she exposed the assorted nefarious things Farmus was up to, and that made her begin to trust in Rimuru. 5 years passed. Rimuru remained leader of the Forest of Jura, never becoming a demon lord, and his days were as busy as ever.
Mm-hmm. You saw that?
Yeah, Ryuma's post. Chloe, apparently one of Rimuru's deaths was caused by Raphael choking him for naming every stray he found.
It's not impossible. Multiverse theory seems to be real in this universe.
Death was caused by Raphael choking him for naming every stray he found?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means.
That was probably the first one.
Yeah.
And then after the third
very first one that spawned all of them.
After the third choking when Raphael just was like, I give up.
Well, this is assuming they're all the same person, Raphael. And
Get
not
back here, you
Raphaels.
little... Just Homer Simpson. After the fifth Homer Simpson choking, Raphael was just like, I quit.
Like, I keep having to do this and...
It's not worth the calories.
I just quit. It's not worth the pain.
Yeah.
It's not worth losing my non-existent hair over.
Yeah. Chloe... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Thanks to making peace with Hinata, he was on good terms with Lubelius. Luminous took a liking to him for some reason, which helped preserve the peace. Chloe also grew, becoming stronger and befriending the Demon Lord Milim as she paid regular visits to Tempest. But that peace came to a sudden end on the fateful day when the Emperor and the Empire invaded. You know, I already liked Rimuru.
Father
yeah, it was, attacked. Yeah. You know, or that's her. You know, I already liked Rimuru a lot by then. I didn't want him to go off to battle, so I begged and pleaded with him. The Empire's so big and strong. They had all these scary weapons, and I didn't think we could win. But Rimuru just smiled at me and said, "Don't worry, I'll take care of everything." I'm sure he was just as scared as me, but he tried to play it off, and he gave me this mask. You mean Shizu's? That's right. I gave it to her. This was an event that happened in the future, but paradoxically in the past as well. It was a precedent that had a knack for occurring repeatedly, as Chloe put it. Oh shit. So Rimuru set off for battle. Sorry, that's like, oh. He never came back, and soon the nation of Tempest fell. That was thanks to the suddenly revived Veldora, who flew into a murderous rage. The Empire was destroyed as well, and then Luminous, Hinata, and Chloe, and the rest teamed up to take on Veldora. They didn't. All of humankind was in danger. In the end, though, before they could settle the score, someone killed Hinata. A glinting flash pierced through Hinata's chest, and then Chloe woke up and got sent into the past. She never did find out what happened next. Some more time passes, and the ellipses. Chloe's time loops tended to all work out in somewhat similar fashion, although there would be often disparities here and there. Apparently, the death of Hinata was always the key event, and the same was true this time as well. This time as well? I die every single go-around, don't I? This made Hinata feel a tad awkward. She didn't know whether to feel sad or pathetic about it, but Chloe pressed on. But, this time is special. Every time I got sent to the past before, Rimuru would always leave the picture before I did, and he never got to see me off, not even once. Up to now, every time loop involved Rimuru leaving everyone's life for one reason or another. This time, however, he was still intact when the jump happened. Hinata knew that, and therefore she expected this to conclude in some new, different way. There were a lot of differences from before, and as Hinata decided, maybe they'd be able to put an end to Chloe's looping for good. You know him. You can't help but hold out hope, no matter how illogical, that he'll figure something out. Right? So if we can get back to that time period, Rimuru will still be there. This time, will still be there. This time, I'm sure we can all survive. And we need to figure out who keeps killing him, and you. They could hold out hope for the future. Hinata thought so too. It sounds like a lot changed with this loop. I wonder what caused that. Well, to tell the truth, I actually remembered a couple things from my future self at the dwelling of the spirits. That's why, over at Inglacia, I pleaded with him and kept him there for a little bit. And then I got this. Chloe took out the mask, seemingly from nowhere. So you got it again this time around? Then maybe there's a way for you to reach that future. Hinata's attention was also on the mask. Since her death apparently happened under different circumstances, there may not have been any time for Chloe to receive the... Hold on. Okay, why? Hold on. I can go back, but... Okay, hold on one sec. I don't know why the page is locked on this thing.
To receive the mask.
Hold on. What? I'm going to refresh this page real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Like, I pressed the forward button on Kindle, and then it just, locked. And there was, it wouldn't go. It would go backwards, but it wouldn't go forwards. So it's
I just have the app for Kindle, but yeah.
This has never been a problem before, so... Okay, there we go.
I swear this never happened before.
It happens to every guy, don't worry about it. Anyway,
it happens.
If so, there may not be any mask for Shizue for Shizue to receive this go around. But if Chloe already... Huh? What's up?
You said it happens to every guy. 3 out of 5.
Okay, well... Statistics are not my style. Anyway.
Really?
But if Chloe already had it...
You think math?
What? What'd you say? Math is surprisingly not my style.
Math is hard.
Much to a lot of my other coworkers and students, but not students, but peers. But anyway. But if Chloe already had it, that wasn't a concern. Very shrewd of her, she thought, as they worked out their next move. Trusting in Chloe's words, she decided to place her hopes on the future. Also, whispered Chloe, let me just say this one thing. I really love you, Hinata, but I won't let you take Rimuru from me. Huh?
Back off, bitch! She's mine!
I guess. What?
Wow.
Some battles a woman will never give up, Alice said so. What? Sorry, I'm just as bewildered. Okay. Hinata smiled at her. She really is still a kid, huh? I mean, Rimuru and me? There's no way that could ever possibly happen. She chuckled, even as she thought of it.
Please keep in mind, Chloe technically is way older than Hinata.
That's true. That is true by several loops.
No. You're not even talking about loops. No.
Loops.
We're not even talking about the time. No, we're not talking about the time loop thing. No.
Okay.
We're not even talking about the time loop thing. Chloe's still way older than Hinata. If we're just taking into account this loop, Chloe older than Hinata.
Oh, so collectively all the okay.
Chloe is the teacher. Chloe is the hero that sealed Veldora and taught Shizue Aizawa.
Damn. Yep. Fuck.
And then and is the body that was sealed inside the coffin that
Luminous was
motherfucking
guarding.
that Luminous was guarding that currently got unsealed, and her soul, the reason that it's on autopilot is because the soul that was residing in that body is currently back in Chloe, because we saw it in season 1 go back into Chloe.
Yeah, okay, that explains it. No wonder her spirit was so full of energy.
Because the small child version got resummoned back from the other world, because the small child version, something happens, it gets resummoned to the old world, then that small child version grows up, dies, and then gets shot back into the past.
Oh dear, I've gone cross-eyed.
Yeah.
The time I got reincarnated as a slime, and the time I got a migraine in another
all this
world.
stuff happens.
Something broke.
Smacked into the past, goes back into the past, and does a whole bunch of growing up into an adult, and that's when she meets all the people that she meets in her life. And why does my brain? Why does something smell like copper?
Does anyone else smell burnt toast?
Richie, I think your steam coming out of your earphones there. I'm not sure. I think you might get those checked out. Maybe need to get a new headset there.
Yeah, this is an old pair. Yeah.
You move it, it's just a direct. You can see it clearly coming out of your ears. Like, oh, maybe it's not the headphones.
Just on fire. Yeah, Chloe sealed Veldora.
Mine is.
Yeah, literally. Here's the thing. Chloe is so powerful, she is the hero that literally sealed Veldora. Here's the joke. If you did not catch it, we made the joke back in episode 1 that Mysterious Stranger used Bubble Beam. It's super effective.
Yeah, she uses a lot of water.
Yeah.
A lot of water attacks. I always thought that was Shizu who sealed Veldora.
Nope, it was not Shizu. Nope. Chloe taught Shizu. Chloe is the one that gave Shizu the mask. Yeah.
Which is like...
And then Shizu ended up giving Rimuru the mask. Rimuru gave Chloe back the mask.
Okay. So
it's like George Lucas said, it's like poetry, it rhymes.
You're right.
It all comes back to that one. It all comes full circle at one point.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
It's like poetry.
It's like
poetry. Yes.
It rhymes. Yeah.
I take it you're here for the Star Wars convention.
I did. Yeah. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Oh God, he's transforming.
He's morbing! It's morbing!
He is morbing.
Time!
Oh, it's morbid time!
What?
Do we have that as a soundbite?
He's gonna morb!
But who made the mask in the first place? Probably Chloe, honestly.
Yeah.
Raphael made it. No.
Oh, that'd be an interesting
Raphael found a way.
That is a very good question. So if the mask is stuck in this time loop...
The mask.
How is it created?
It was Loki.
And then technically, this isn't even the OG mask, because the OG mask had a crack in it from when
Rimuru got pissed about Shizu's death, or Shion.
And so he had to create a new one that wasn't broke. So this is also technically a different mask.
Well, I guess we can assume that's essentially all the essence of the old mask put into the new mask.
Well, it's a mask that has the same properties, yes, but we get.
Moon, I'm gonna save you a whole bunch of trouble here. Just say magic and call it there.
What smells like copper? I know. Continuing on.
Where did the mask come from originally?
Magic.
She chuckled even as the thought of it possibly happening haunted her. Did that upset you? No, not at all. But we need to get moving. Confronted by Chloe, Hinata decided to change the subject. Thinking about it, this girl's retained over 2,000 years of memories and experienced them again and again, right? I was tricked by her looks, but maybe I was wrong to treat her as an innocent child. Hinata had finally reached the truth, and so began their strange journey. Yeah, I mean, she didn't know.
By the way, there are now two minds sharing one body and they're in the past.
That's wild.
At the moment, Hinata and Chloe are now sharing one mind in the past. Are now sharing one body, and they're now 2,000 years in the past.
It's wild.
Very tiny person,
I want to
too.
I just want to set the time, the place, and the location of where they're at.
And we're still in Tiny Chloe's body, right?
They are now in Tiny Chloe's body, 2,000 years in the past, and they're headed for Luminous. They're headed for we're headed for Luminous. Veldora hasn't attacked. They're headed for Luminous's palace before the evil lizard has even shown up for the first time.
The evil lizard.
Yeah.
Before he discovered everything else.
Yeah. Before Luminous even developed a hatred for Veldora. Yeah. So this
he seems all right.
This is back in the day.
Back in the old days.
The first thing.
And Veldora are actually kind of cool. They're cool with each other.
All right. Anyway.
The first thing they did was travel to find Luminous, one of the few acquaintances of theirs who would be alive in this era. Chloe immediately started walking. You know where she is? Yeah, this really huge war, like crazy huge, had just started, so I went to watch it. Veldora, right? Right. Rimuru introduced him as his friend in this cycle, but he was definitely an enemy the last time. It looked like he was fighting someone, so I wanted to lend a hand. Oh, that was Luminous he was fighting, huh? Yeah, so this time I want to come a little early and help everyone escape before Veldora starts going nuts. I want to win Luminous's trust and get her to work with us. Chloe sounded remarkably determined, so she also had a great sense of direction, unlike Rimuru, so she headed for her destination without any help from Hinata. Before long, they arrived at the Demon Lord Luminous's castle. So this is Night Rose Castle. No wonder Lady Luminous was so proud of it. It was beautiful, an entirely artificial structure that also boasted the splendor of a natural fortress. Thorn-like protrusions were visible across its edifice, serving as standby posts for the castle lookouts. They quickly spotted Chloe, a small herd of vampires bustling over to greet her. I'm here to see Luminous, she said to the soldiers surrounding her. Please take me to her. Hinata was shocked. Whoa! You think you can just walk up and demand to see a demon lord? Chloe paid the frenzied advice no mind. It's okay. Luminous is my friend. But that's not until after you save her from Veldora, right? She doesn't even know you at this point. Only then did Chloe realize she was mixing up her memories a little. Oh, you're right. I've repeated this so many times, I guess I thought that part was done. And come to think of it, I always do start with you getting angry at me every time, Hinata. I knew it. Hinata thought as she feared for their future. Yes, Chloe was certainly used to this, perhaps, since Hinata was experiencing this for the first time. She'd handle this with a little bit more carefulness, so she suggested that she could serve as leader. Listen, Chloe, I'm going to give you advice, but don't reply to it right away, okay? Don't talk until I'm done telling you what to do. Alright, that's probably a good idea. If I see something weird, I might end up changing history. Hinata was relieved to see Chloe readily accept the offer. At the same time, the portent behind what she said made her blood run cold. Wait a second. She's right, isn't she? If we do something wrong, it messes with history itself, right? We're connected to a pretty hopeful future here, but one mistake and we could screw up the whole thing. Now she was extremely grateful for intervening before Chloe did anything rash. They had already messed this up big time, but at least they wouldn't be stacking up more disasters on top of that. They were still okay, she thought. Soon, they were brought to Luminous. It wasn't easy, of course, but Chloe quickly talked the guards down, never taking no for an answer. Do you remember what I just told you? Hinata asked, quivering as she kept her anger at bay. It's fine, Chloe breezily replied. I've been through this once before. Okay.
I got it.
I've been through this one before. Before where I pushed my way in to warn them about Veldora's attack. No shyness here for certain. If this had worked before, Hinata wasn't going to ask any more questions. We're still good. We should be all right. But I think we'll need to make sure we're on the same page. Hinata internally sighed, bringing a hand to her forehead. So, you say that an evil dragon will come here soon? Yes. I know you're really strong, Luminous, but you can't beat Veldora. He's going to destroy this whole castle, so I want you to evacuate as quickly as you can. Hinata was nervous. Was this really all right? After gauging Luminous's personality, her measurer skill indicated that a straight approach was the correct one. But not on everything, of course, or on the really important parts. I don't know you well enough to believe you. Do you have any sort of evidence? Luminous sounded a bit friendlier now, but they couldn't rest easy yet. This was a performance, one meant to cast off any fools wasting Luminous's time. Hinata knew that quite well, so she quickly gave more advice to Chloe, asking her to confirm what era this was and pooling their knowledge together to calculate exactly when Veldora would attack. Well, it looks like Veldora will be coming here no sooner than 2 weeks from now. Once fall arrives for sure. So be on the lookout, all right? Luminous was no idiot. She could analyze Chloe's pulse and other factors, trying to determine whether she was lying. This could just be a concocted story, but someone like Chloe who could talk her way through the castle guard seemed unlikely to try anything that foolish. In the end, Luminous saved her decision for later and offered Chloe lodging in the castle. Then, in another little while, Veldora came. Luminous fought bravely, Chloe attempting to join in before Hinata stopped her. Listen, last time you said you didn't fight Veldora in this era, right? Right, but forget all your other memories. Right now, what we need to do is follow our footsteps from last time. In order to win Luminous's trust, we need to talk to her about the future, but don't talk about the future results from this time around. We just retrace the route we took last time, we're bound to reach the future from the current cycle. It was important enough of a point that Hinata said it twice. Chloe, taken in by her force of will, nodded her approval. She understood it well. If they told Luminous about their memories from the current loop, how Granville betrayed them, for example, Luminous would no doubt kill Granville right that minute, and Chloe and Hinata would lose their link to the future they both came from. Both of them knew they had to avoid this at all costs. Thus, while Veldora destroyed the castle, Chloe's timely warning kept human casualties quite low. This was the same as the history Hinata was taught. Given Chloe's apparent clairvoyance, Luminous enthusiastically trusted her. The two of them became friends, and right now they were seated facing each other behind closed doors. So, you're telling me, Chloe, that you traveled through multiple loops in time. That's right. My memory extends approximately 2,000 years into the future. Would you like to hear more? Of course. Go ahead. Luminous's permission, Chloe gave her story, internally discussing it with Hinata as she did. For the next 2 millennia, she will be a hero, and at the end of those 2,000 years, a slime by the name of Rimuru will make his appearance. This Rimuru will perish in battle, and then Veldora will be unleashed. Before that point, Luminous will befriend a woman named Hinata, but she too will be murdered. Neither Chloe nor Hinata knew who was behind these deaths. Chloe couldn't give all the details, but she described their deaths as much as she could. I see. And you want to change that future for you both. Not change exactly. I want to retrace my previous steps through time as much as I can. If I do anything too big that changes a lot of things, I think I'd wind up in a completely different future. Yes, I can imagine. Certainly, I have no qualms with the future you describe. I doubt I'd take the death of this Hinata too well, but otherwise it sounds fine to me. After all, how much can I ask for from a friend I haven't even met? Luminous smiled. Luminous, thank you. I'm truly happy you said that. Okay, given her unfriendly appearance, it may have been a little... What? What's up?
Pause. I want you to note something. From your perspective, this is just happening. But from Luminous's perspective, I want you to understand something. This whole fucking time, she has known who Rimuru is.
That's wild.
She has known this whole fucking time who Rimuru is and has known how important he is. And she has known and trusted Rimuru this whole fucking
Does she also know that she's in a light novel?
Or like at least in a but she knows she's in a cycle.
She's gonna turn to camera through the pages.
She's known.
Look directly at Shim.
Here's the thing. She's known who Rimuru is. She's known who Chloe is, and she has known who Hinata is this whole time because of this whole interaction. So understand this.
It's fucking wild.
From her perspective. From her perspective, she's understood these things up until this, and she has made no changes. She's made no mention of this up until now because she has not wanted to influence events and change anything.
Wow,
so she's not
that's some incredible foresight.
She has literally done nothing because she does not want to disturb the timeline and change events. She has known everything about Rimuru. She knows that he's reincarnated.
Holy shit! So she was just
she
like
knows.
Than you realize.
She was in
yeah. She knows.
She was like in a room full of eggs.
Slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she knows any wrong move will cause cascading events.
Oh yeah.
That's fucked up and weird.
So she's
not weird, but
well,
it's like holy shit.
she's known some basic information. I don't think she knows everything, but she knows.
Oh.
She definitely knows a lot more. She knows a lot more than the others knew.
I know your social security number.
No,
she probably does.
That.
No.
All right. So anyway,
but
just
know
that much.
To be everything.
But she has a lot more information about those three, and about events that are going to be happening later in the future than others. And she has a close relationship with Hinata. She had a close relationship with Hinata and with Chloe before they even showed up in this world.
And I'm assuming we're going to get to the part where why it's explained why Luminous has the body in the first place and why that's such a closely guarded secret.
Yes. She's known all this stuff. They are her very close and trusted friends, and that's before they even.
And why she's understandably so pissed.
Yeah, that's all right. So that's like crazy. Like this time travel aspect of this is like fucking mind-breakingly good.
Yeah, it's very complex.
Like when you realize how much shit Luminous had foreknowledge of, it's kind of like mind-shattering. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Continue. Continue.
That's okay. Then I promise I will cooperate with you. Roy can be a handful, but you will have nothing to worry about from the others. I will inform them all that you are my friend, Chloe. Now, what are you going to do next? Luminous's sharpened eyes descended upon Chloe. Well, the same thing I always do. I'm a hero, and I have to help people in need. That right-minded answer made Luminous flash a beaming smile. Will you now? Well, how nice. I'm curious to see how your fate will affect others. But what will you call yourself? Chloe and Hinata froze for a few moments. You probably shouldn't go by the name Chloe. Yeah, my friend Leon's bound to suspect something. Even discounting that, Chloe wasn't known as a hero yet. She gave her real name to Luminous, but it'd likely be safer to keep it hidden from the general public. What should I do? Chloe asked Hinata. What do you usually do here? I don't have any real script. Usually, I guess I just kind of leave it at this point without giving a name. Hinata was just about to say. She's flipping to the script. Fuck. Well, just do that then. Before she stopped herself. For some odd reason, she remembered something Reamer once told her, specifically his anecdotes about running into trouble after naming certain monsters. So she just suggested the first name that came to mind. Well, in that case, given your time travel skill, why don't we combine Chloe and Kronos, the overseer of time, and have you go by Chronoa? Oh shit, okay. And not Chrono or something? Chronoe? That's too close to your own. Or Chronoa? Yeah, okay. And not Chronoe or something? That's too close to your own name. You might blow your cover depending on how people pronounce it. Oh, good point. Okay, Chronoa it is. Hinata had held an emergency conference in her mind, accelerated by her measurer skill, and together they had come up with a suitable alias. I will go by Chronoa. It looks like it'd be better if I didn't throw my real name around in public, so from this day on, I'll call myself the hero Chronoa. This would mark the first time the name Chronoa was recorded in history.
Aha!
That's like holy shit. Okay, well.
See?
Yeah, so things are.
So now, now there's a measured change. So now you're seeing how the present has already been affected by the past.
That's wild, and just by a name, so it's like holy fuck.
It's interesting to think about. So Chloe, when she went back this time, or no, got to the future this time, she had the idea of, okay, I need to make sure this time when I go back, I will have Luminous be friends with Rimuru. So we already got to see that happen, because Luminous and Rimuru are friends.
Here's what's happening. Technically, we're seeing the present, but we're actually seeing the past.
So
we're getting for the present.
This is a mind fuck. We're seeing Chloe and Hinata's present, but we're seeing everybody else's past.
So this is like two timelines happening at once.
Yeah, this is two timelines happening at once.
Okay,
technically
interesting.
Speaking, this is all the same timeline. We're just viewing it from a different perspective. We're viewing it from the perspective of the people who quote unquote died, but we're now seeing how from their perspective, they went back in time, and this is their journey back to the present, and we're now noticing, oh, Cronoa. Oh
yeah,
shit!
So it's like, oh fuck.
All this
yeah,
other
so
stuff
that's like,
that we were that was happening at that particular moment.
God, how the fuck?
This is how it all came about. Like,
yeah, that's
literally.
wild. It's like I'm thinking about what the fuck would I do in the same situation?
Literally, from volume 1 to now,
it's
boom.
Oh,
boop, ba-doop,
yeah.
boop, boop. So
we're
this is a story all about how my life got
life
turned upside down.
upside down.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is like, this is right now. We're currently at like volume -1.
Yes,
that's amazing.
We are now on volume 0.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta change the stream title now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, there is now a level 0.
Holy shit!
How I met you time loop 0. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Or how I met your time loop mother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if I can actually adjust the camera.
Abandoning the ruins of their castle, Luminous and her followers sought out a new land. Chloe naturally accompanied them. So, why did my usurper skill disappear anyway? I don't know. Every time, though, your powers wind up integrating with mine, so... Chloe fell silent, seemingly finding it awkward to say. It gave Hinata a vague but decent idea of how her end would come. Well, alright, I guess it turns out the same regardless. It's just a matter of timing, but if naming you took away one of my own powers, I guess Cronoa has some kind of monster aspect to her, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's kind of mean, don't you think? Oh, I'm sorry, I meant nothing by it. You can be a real nasty sometimes, you know? No matter how pretty you are, you're never gonna attract anyone with that attitude. Knock it off. I'm dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. They kept bickering as their journey continued. Once she left Luminous' side, Chloe began making a name for herself as a hero, just as promised. Time passed, and they reached a point 300 years before the last leap backward, just before the moment Veldora was sealed away. As per usual on her long voyage through time, Chloe had picked up skills like Absolute Severance and Unlimited Imprisonment. Hinata, meanwhile, supported her inside her body, using her Measurer skill to help out. So it was with a less than enthusiastic tone of voice that Chloe met with Luminous again and said, "Okay, I'm gonna go seal Veldora away." Yes, you did mention that long ago, didn't you? But are you sure you can do that? Luminous looked worried. Unlike before, she and Chloe were now fast friends. I'll be fine. I have Hinata with me. She had told Luminous and Luminous alone about Hinata. The Demon Lord readily accepted her. Very well then, but don't push yourself. She'll be fine. I'll be the one taking on Veldora. What? This was news to a surprise, This was news to a surprise Chloe, even though the unconcerned Hinata made it sound like a settled business. I've already fought Veldora once, and when I did, Hinata recalled how it went. Quah! How weak! You call yourself the defender of humanity? Do not make me laugh.
Oh yeah, in the dungeon.
Can you no longer stand? Huh?
In the dungeon.
What's up? Yeah. It serves you right, for I will never taste defeat. Huh?
Yeah, all coming together now. Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's all coming together. Yeah, I just had a thought too. This is Rimuru and Raphael, but slightly more confident.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a good parallel, actually.
To be fair, I'm gonna keep it 100. Hinata wishes she was Raphael.
Well, I mean, you can see the comparison I'm making, but
actually, I'm gonna put it.
Would it be more like better. Fan? And
I'm gonna put it
like
even. I'm gonna put it even better. I'm gonna put it even better. Chloe is Rimuru. Chloe is Rimuru if Rimuru were in his true dragon form, and Hinata is Great Sage.
Okay, so instead of being more like this, it's more like this.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Rimuru at this point is like here, and Raphael is like here.
Go take him up here a little bit.
Whereas
eventually.
Whereas what we're looking at is
more like
you
this.
have to understand another major difference. You're not
It's
talking
more like
about
Hinata is Jiminy Cricket.
You're not
my
talking
God.
about you're talking about two minds, and you're talking about two minds and a body, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about the mind of Chloe,
Yep.
the mind of Hinata, and the body of Cronoa. You literally just named a monster body.
Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah, I forgot that's technically a third thing in that.
Yeah. Well. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments.
as
Says,
of
oh
the
my
time-
god, Hinata is Chloe's Nell.
Here's the thing. You have to understand something. At the point of where we're at, Rimuru is essentially a true dragon.
Okay, yeah.
He is basically on
In terms
equal
of-
footing. He is basically on equal footing with Veldora and his kin. And Raphael is no more. Raphael has now been named Seal.
Okay.
And that was right before Rimuru hit true dragon status. So Raphael evolved to an even higher form.
They ascended. Okay.
Yeah, I know we talked about
which
this
means
before,
Raphael
too.
I can only imagine how that conversation went. It's like,
so we went,
hey, Raphael,
so-
is that really your name?
So it's like Raphael. So we went from Great Sage to Raphael to Seal, and then we went from Slime
to
Lord
Lord.
to
Rimuru.
Rimuru Tempest.
Yep. To Demon Lord.
To Demon Lord Seed. To
Yep.
Demon Lord.
To True Dragon, right?
True Dragon.
Wow. Okay.
It's
Well.
a whole different thing. Because keep in mind, like, Demon Lord pretty good. Could actually stand pretty toe-to-toe with, like, most of the Demon Lords that are out there. This motherfucker can stand even and possibly take out Milim and Guy. Could possibly knock those bitches around now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where is that relative to like primals?
Like,
he gives Veldora back his body.
No, here's the thing. By the time that this is over, this is how you have to understand this. At the time that this series ends, Rimuru Tempest is now the replacement for Veldanava. The god that created
Like
the
god,
world
yeah.
that Rimuru now resides in. Veldanava, which is the father that gave birth to Milim.
I thought it was Veldora's dad.
Veldanava is the true dragon that is literally the older brother of all the true dragons.
Fuck.
He created the world that everyone of them lives in.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
literally, he is the
fucking
god
wild.
of the world. He
That's-
breathed life into all of it. Like,
He is the server admin.
yeah, he is basically the server admin. Yeah, that's kind of where we're headed.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Anyway.
We're headed for some real shit. I don't know how it happens, but knowing where it ends up is not the crazy part. It's the journey that's the crazy part. It's like, bro, I could tell you what the crazy shit is gonna be for Oshinoko. That's nothing. It's seeing how you get there in Oshinoko. That's the real jaw-dropping shit. Okay? It's like, bro, I could show you the
world.
I could show you the opening theme for Oshinoko, and you'd be like, yo, this is a banger. I have you watch the first episode, and then I read you what the fucking lyrics are for that song. And then you're like, oh God, why my heart? Why you gotta play with my heartstrings? And it's like, yeah, that banger of a song that you were like sitting there bopping and bopping and bopping to, and then you realize it's fucking depressing. Yeah, you're like, why? Why do these lyrics stab me in my heart? And it's like, yeah. You're like
pain.
you're sitting there drowning in your own tears. But it's a bop though.
It's a good
Jiving
song! Now the question is, would you want to know what the meaning of that song, or just enjoy it for what it is? The ignorance is bliss conundrum.
You cannot watch
I think it's hard to forget once you know.
Exactly.
Bro, Oshinoko.
Like, do you want to take that step you can't come back from?
Oshinoko is literally it is that show. You need to watch it. It literally, dude. It's been almost 3 weeks. It's literally been 3 weeks since the first episode came out, and it's still like the FMA, the toxic Full Metal Alchemist fanboys could not knock that out of first place. It is still #1 on my anime list.
Wow, that's extremely impressive.
You have to understand. You have to understand. The first episode is 80 minutes long. It is fucking phenomenal.
So it's more like a movie.
It is. Yes,
That's
it
awesome.
is. It is fucking phenomenal. Do not want to tell you anything about it. Just go watch it. Reading the synopsis.
It's only 90 minutes, so.
Bro, reading the synopsis, we thought we knew what it was about. We do not. We did not know what it was about. We were not ready for this show.
Because the synopsis just kind of makes it sound like, oh, it's going to be a silly idol show.
Dude, we thought it was just going to be another dumb idol anime. We did not know.
Yeah.
We did not know. Bro,
did not know.
Bro, here's the thing. The synopsis that we got, there's this doctor who likes this idol. And the synopsis says doctor's going to die and get reincarnated as the idol's baby. Yes. That's the synopsis for it. And we're like, oh, God, it's going to be a dumb idol anime.
Lo and behold, several memes later after the show comes out, we're all like, okay, I guess I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We watch the first episode and we're like, oh, so we start off, we're like, oh, it's going to be this. And then halfway through, we're like, oh, it's going to be this. And then at the end, we're like, oh my God, it's this.
It's this.
Bro, all you need to know,
off, mister.
All you need to know is there's literally a gif of these two twin babies at a fucking idol concert with glow sticks doing a synchronized
seen that too.
Doing the synchronized fucking goo goo gaga fucking dance, and it is the best fucking gif I've ever seen, bro. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
Okay.
Also,
I'll take your word for it.
Also, like, okay, it is.
I will take this recommendation.
It is the same. It is done by the same mangaka. It is done by the same mangaka that did Kaguya-sama: Love Is War. And funny enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. And you would not believe it because it is a fucking dark themed. It is a dark themed manga. Yeah, because it deals.
People can have range. Mangakas can have range.
It deals with. Well, here's the thing. It deals with the dark side of the entertainment and idol industry in Japan, right? Mm-hmm. And it takes place. Blue. It literally takes place in the same fucking universe as Kaguya-sama, because literally in the manga, Kaguya fucking shows up.
Interesting.
As like. Huh?
Yeah,
okay.
Kaguya shows up as an adult taking photos of one of the kids.
Oh, that would have been cool to see, but oh well.
No,
that's okay.
Like,
probably not gonna read the manga anytime soon.
Yeah, she shows up in the manga. It's way later, but like she shows up as an adult as like a special thing. And like it's really funny because like she takes pictures. You don't actually see her until like later. But like they literally frame her so that you don't see her face or anything. But like
you can hear her voice.
No, you don't.
Oh, actually, no, you can't because it's a manga.
It's manga.
What am I smoking?
Anyway, she's taking pictures and everything, and then but it's like adult her, and then you see that she's got a ring on her finger. So my boy ringed her up. And then
where's Hayasaka?
So took pictures and everything, and then you see later the pictures come in, and then it shows her name. So it says Kaguya, but her last name
is Fujiwara.
Yes.
It's probably Fujiwara.
Yes. Her family name is Fujiwara. Yeah. Kaguya Fujiwara. So nice little thing right there. She got the Fujiwara last name. It's so cute. Love it. And she's the photographer. So
I'm curious to see how that played out. Like, how she became a
So
photographer.
literally, this series, this dark fucking series, takes place in the same universe as Kaguya-sama Love is War.
That's wild.
Silly comedy series. Yeah.
I guess now I gotta go see it then.
Yeah, Oshinoko is so good. It is on High Dive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna tell you this. I am straight up gonna tell you this. It's okay to watch the anime and read the manga simultaneously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
here's you can read the manga on Manga Plus. You can grab the Manga Plus app on your phone and read it. It is free.
Okay.
It is free.
Okay.
Okay. Have a Manga Plus or have something else for that?
Manga Plus is a free app.
I have Manga Browser.
It is Shueisha. It is a Shueisha app. So Shueisha, Shonen Jump, all
Manga Plus.
It is Shueisha is this is part of the Young Shonen lineup, so it's not Shonen Jump. It is definitely more.
Is that it?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, that's it. Yeah,
okay.
That is it. So anyway, that manga's really, really good, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it has the opposite effect that reading manga does for most anime. The more you read this manga, the more it's going to make you want to watch the anime. Because while the story is very, very good and the art is admittedly pretty damn good, it's gonna make you want to watch the anime because the anime is top fucking tier. The art in Oshinoko is definitely a 7. It's really, really solid. Like, the art is not bad by any means. It's good. But like, the animation is a 12 for the anime. Like, the anime is fucking crisp. But
okay.
the major thing about the anime that really sets it apart is sound. The anime has sound. And like, that is a huge part of it, especially when you're dealing with like an idol anime and stuff like that. I will tell you this right now. I recommend watching the anime before you get started.
Okay.
So, and I will tell you, here's the big reason. Episode 1 is the entire first volume of the manga.
Oh, okay.
It's the whole fucking first volume.
Good. Fantastic.
Is the killer Ishigami from Kaguya? No, it is not. Also, what are you saying, killer? Do you even know what you're talking about? Bruh, calm down. Y'all even know what you're talking about? Bruh, I don't even think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I don't.
Like, is there even a Ishigami in Kaguya? I watched that recently, too.
All right, let's...
You did...
Anyway.
Let's continue.
I'm sad. Sorry.
Do you even know what you're talking about?
Hinata recalled how
maybe there's a killer after you.
I would hope not. They ain't getting anything from me. Hinata recalled how it went. How weak. How you call yourself the defender of humanity. Oh, that's right. It serves you right, for I will never taste defeat. Oh, I don't... Did I read that part?
It's pretty humiliating.
Did I read this whole thing?
It was pretty humiliating.
Oh, that's right. It was a pretty humiliating memory. A lot of stuff happened between us, so I really want to kick his ass or I'll never be happy. She meant it. Chloe could tell by the tone of her voice, as could Luminous. Oh, I understand all too well what you mean. I was hoping to bring that lizard to tears myself.
It's not really that Hinata's powerful enough to do it. It's just that Hinata wants a turn while she's in this super powerful body with all these abilities and skills. That's really what it is. That's what's really petty. Happening. Yeah, it's not.
It's like, oh, I want to drive.
It's like I want to drive because I really want to kick his ass.
That's fair though. I mean, I love Veldora, but at the same time, at this point in time, he's like a fucking.
Hey, Ryuma.
He's not the Ryuma. We like.
Shut the fuck up. There are 2 people in here that haven't watched the show, so shut the fuck up.
I don't have chat open, so that's good.
Don't
I have
look
no
at chat.
idea what's going on
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Luminous could tell by the tone of her voice, as could Luminous. Oh wait, no, sorry. Doing down. Back in our fight, I managed to get him to reveal the scope of his powers. I'd like a chance to take advantage of that. Both Hinata and Luminous were enthusiastic about delivering Veldora his just desserts. Chloe, who recalled enjoying Veldora's company, Couldn't hate him that much, but given how much destruction he was responsible for in the past, she couldn't defend him that ardently. Well, I don't know everything about you, but don't hurt him too bad, okay? Because Veldora really is a good person. So Chloe decided to let Hinata do what she wanted. And at the side of the final battle, Hinata proved to be powerful indeed. With Chloe's support, they managed to completely shut Veldora out.
See what I'm saying?
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hinata couldn't do it by herself. She needed Chloe and Chronoa's support. So, Hinata could not beat Veldora on her own. She needed tech support.
She needed time travel
Good.
and the Batara
Yeah.
earrings.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Or the fusion dance, whichever one you prefer.
Yep. I like that one.
Idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hearing that pain scream, the beauty underneath the mask blushed, basking in her satisfaction. Then she turned control of Chloe's body back to her. Now Chloe's time was ending. The moment had arrived.
Where's that idiot?
I didn't
Just
tell you
listen
this
for the
until
sounds of
now.
conflict,
What was up?
and he'll be there.
Huh?
Come on, it can't be that easy.
Oh,
It works
sorry.
more often than not. Give it 5.
I didn't tell you this
10
until
seconds
now,
tops.
but sorry.
3 seconds? That's gotta be a record.
I found the Navy! We gotta go!
Okay.
Ah, damn it! I just realized too. Wait, what time is it?
It wasn't just that. It was also the We Gotta Go thing was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta go take our meds, Richie!
Well, I mean, I gotta do that, but yeah. All right, go. Go ahead. Actually, it's Moon's turn, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because
Oh
it's
god,
9.
I just had a thought too. I had a very disturbing thought too.
You
If
always
we're
have
comparing
disturbing thoughts.
Rimuru and Raphael with Hinata and Chloe, what if it was like Richie and me somehow? Like I was the voice in his head.
I'd shoot
I think
myself.
Richie would kill him. Yeah.
Yeah.
No hesitation. Just yeah,
like,
I'd end it
can
all
I at least
right
get
there.
Moon?
What? Me be the voice in
I'm
your
sorry,
head, or you the voice
I'm sorry,
in my
No,
head?
voice
I'm
in
sorry,
Richie's
I'm
head.
sorry, sir. I don't like this voice. Can I trade it in for another?
Well, you could
Would
try.
it
I'm
be?
pretty good at voices. I'll do a few if you want.
All right, see,
That would be
yeah,
kinda
I'll take that voice. Yeah.
At least be entertaining.
They're after me Lucky Charms there.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Hey,
see,
that's
this one's-
offensive there.
Yeah, see, that one's defective. I'll take the other one.
One's defective.
Yeah, that voice is defective. I'll take the Moon's.
Alrighty then. Okay, boyo, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stroll up to that motherfucker and you're gonna punch him in the face. He deserves it.
See, if he see the Palpy from the Valley broke, so I'm gonna have to go.
Probably
He
from the
doesn't even do the
machine
voice
broke.
He
anymore.
doesn't even do the voice anymore.
He does my voices.
Jesus.
And I do them better.
Good.
Listen, ladies, you're both pretty.
Bitch, I'm adorable. Fuck you.
Did you just misgender me?
Mm.
I'm getting the
Do what?
spray bottle. He just misgendered me. I'm getting the spray bottle.
I want that.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting kind of hot.
See, you two don't need a replacement. You two are getting along now. Fine.
See? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
great.
two of us are getting along fine.
Whatever we want, whenever it involves Moon, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, bye, Sonic! Gah!
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
Now Chloe's time was ending. The moment had arrived. I didn't tell you this until now, but I think I'm gonna disappear soon. What are you talking about, Chloe? Luminous asked. What do you mean by that? Well,
It means you look like a
Chloe
lady.
began to reveal what she'd kept hidden this whole time. It was, in effect, what Hinata had secretly been surmising. Before much longer, Leon, the Leon that Hinata knew of, would appear. It seemed, apparently, that Leon and Chloe came to this world at the same time, and therefore, you'd have the rather odd situation of two Chloes existing simultaneously. If advanced theories about multiverses were true, and there are parallel universes for every plane of existence,
And
then
now
maybe
they're
two
bitches.
Chloes at once would be alright. But what if there weren't? Chloe's time travel skill was an aberration. Maybe there's no such thing as being too weird and outrageous to be allowed to exist, but the idea of multiple worlds being born was a little too far out there for Hinata. Instead, the idea of the world being remade was more tangible. Otherwise, you'd have multiple versions of yourself across multiple worlds, and everything Hinata and her friends were doing was inherently pointless. The idea that she'd find salvation in some worlds and doom in others wasn't something Hinata was willing to
Idiots
accept.
doing idiot things
That's why
because
she
they're
wanted to end
idiots.
Chloe's looping and save the world for good this time, even if it meant sacrificing herself along the way. There was a problem, though, one that Chloe was expressing right this minute. But I guess my reasoning was sound after all. It seemed, once everything was said and done, that the one single world theory was correct, and the world thus would never allow contradictions. Well, not quite. It's not that contradictions are verboten. Oh wait, no, that's probably Chloe. Well, not quite. It's not that contradictions are verboten. It's that anything that causes the world to unravel is. But if you have enough power to force the issue, you can shove in any paradox you like. Oh. Well then. I mean,
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
The time has come, Chloe. Execute the paradox.exe.
Someone clipped that shit, because right after he started doing the naughty shit. Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Time has come, Chloe.
So we're just
there's
done
no
with
other possible
phrasing,
way
right?
to-
That's not a thing anymore.
So we're just done with phrasing, right?
I like this.
I didn't hear it. What played there? Damn it.
So we're just done with phrasing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Bring it
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Hinata was relieved that her guess was correct.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
But at the same time, the future began to look much gloomier to her. From here on out, she realized it all come down to luck and the efforts of other people. And the thing is, I have zero memories from beyond the moment that happens. If I had to guess, Hinata, you probably take over later and help out Miss Aizawa for me, but... And I suppose, from that moment you describe, I can't do anything until the other me, who doesn't know anything, shows up, right? So what do you think happens after that? In the future, Luminous was carefully storing something she cherished. Looking back, was it Chloe herself in there, sealed away? All I can vaguely remember is that I was struggling against something. I'm thinking that whoever's in there is probably a different personality than me. Then Hinata remembered that she had come up with the Chronoa name, and when she did, someone took a skill away from her. Maybe, she finally realized, that really was some monster-like individual.
Dude,
well,
why is it not showing those things in the chat? Who did these things?
I don't know. Well, Chloe, are you going to lose consciousness soon then? That's probably the result of the same person existing in multiples along the same timeline.
It's done anonymously.
I think your theory is correct, Hinata. Yes, and the new Chloe, the one about to be born, is the one that'll eventually get thrown all the way back to the past. I imagine you're right. Yeah, so, Hinata, I know this is asking a lot. It's all right. Once I save Shizue, I'll rely on Lady Luminous after that. Leave everything to me. I can use my spiritual force to create a compartment, an arc, if you will, to isolate you from the present age, Chloe. From the present age, Chloe. Both of your souls will likely be thrown into the future, and I promise you, I will find them and undo that seal when everything is complete again. Chloe, Hinata, and Luminous's hearts were one in that moment. And with that, they left Luminous to handle all their futures. With Chloe's consciousness now gone, Hinata was by herself. Now that her theory was proven correct, Hinata was racked by intense anxiety and pressure. The anxiety was over being left alone. The pressure came from this intense something within her, attempting to take over her body from the inside. Once Chloe, the main Chloe, disappears, I'm sure Chronoa is going to wreak havoc. Wreak havoc. But I didn't expect this much havoc. Despite her astonishment, Hinata's iron will beat all the anxiety and pressure down. She rescued Shizue from Leon's castle, safely turning the mask over to her. And once the mask of unknown origin was out of her hands, that marked a great mountain Hinata had overcome. It almost felt nostalgic to her, traveling with Shizue, although Hinata never revealed it.
Ha, I lied. Hinata taught Shizue.
Nice.
Well,
You bastard!
Ah!
What else are you hiding from us, you fuck?
probably a
I
lot.
mean, a lot of things, probably, but...
But that era too ended. The day
One
after
day,
their
smoke
separation was here, she wanted to spend more time with Shizue, but it was an impossible dream. With Chloe's main personality gone, Hinata could no longer control Klonoa herself. At this rate, the whole plan was in danger of falling apart, ruining all their hard work. Thus, Hinata followed history, left Shizue, and relied on Luminous. They never did find out who Klonoa was in the end. Hinata was now in the dark, and once she was settled in, another Hinata... What? Oh. Hinata was now in the Ark, and once she was settled in, another Hinata, one who knew nothing about any of this, would soon appear in the world. Once she did, what would happen to the Hinata sleeping inside her coffin?
I can show
If
you
she was
this
lucky,
girl.
nothing. If not, it'd be Klonoa waking up next, not her. But even if it came to that, I'm sure you'll figure something out. I believe in you, Rimuru. Recalling that slime from deep within nostalgic memory, she smiled a little before closing her eyes.
And fast forward to the present.
Veldora approached
You sounded
Klonoa.
just like the... Sorry, go ahead.
Veldora approached Klonoa. The whining commenced immediately afterward.
Grah! She cut me! Rimuru!
Real quick.
She cut me!
Yeah, I'm sure
Oh,
she
no,
did.
no, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We did a thing wrong. We did a thing wrong. My bad.
Oh,
we
fucked up the timeline.
We messed the thing up. Can you go back to that? Can you go back to that? The whole we fast forward to the present thing again.
Okay.
Do it. Say that again.
Time to fast forward to the present.
And now we're here. We're back at the present. God damn it.
All right, cool. Yeah, all right,
Okay.
we're good. I did that one.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So good. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I played roundabout, so that I don't know why I didn't think to do that initially. That was perfect.
Well, because you didn't know I
timing.
was going to say it. So yeah, it just kind of came out.
Yeah.
All right. Veldora approached Klonoa. She cut me! Fucking child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I'm sure
imagine-
she did. If you try stopping a sword with bare hands, that's gonna happen. It ain't no normal sword, you know. It's God class.
So we're just
way
done
fancy.
with phrasing,
and even if you
right?
didn't have
That's not a thing anymore.
anything else available, your bare hands? Seriously? This dude really is weaker in human form.
Real quick, I want to imagine
So we're
that,
just
like,
done with
from
phrasing.
Hinata, it's like we're doing the rewind or the fast forward thing, and then you just hear the blinding, like, beep, you know, like from, like, if you got flashbang, you hear that sound, and then we just start to hear Veldora, like, as it fades in, it's like, she caught me, Rimuru, she caught me, just like progressively getting louder and louder. It's like, oh, I guess we're back here now.
Idiots.
Idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots.
They're idiots.
Yep. 100%.
What are you talking about? It's a great idea.
100%.
It's a great way to blend us back in.
Oh yeah.
100%
Give it-
Veldora. Yep.
Given all his confidence, this was a real downer for me. Honestly, I kind of hoped Veldora could take care of Klonoa in my stead, but I suppose things were never going to go that easily. How unsafe can you get? Couldn't you see the danger? Seeing Veldora in such embarrassing shape made me want to burst into tears. It was just too much to take.
But Rimuru, it is quite a bit sharper than the last time we fought.
Heroes get to fight with the absolute severance skill, okay? Didn't you say she slashed you with that? Of course, I was no longer sure how credible the absolute part of that was. All I know was I sure didn't want to test her absolute severance against my absolute defense.
Yes, but I'm impervious to that anyway.
Veldora kept muttering as she started desperately dodging. As he started desperately dodging Klonoa's attacks. She got a stab in now and then, but he seemed on top of things still, which was good. In fact, I could get Veldora's point. What he was saying, basically, is whenever he got cut in their last battle, it didn't cause this much damage. But if you thought about it for a moment, it made perfect sense. It was just a matter of size. A sword could only slash across a given range, and even if you used a skill to expand it, I couldn't picture ever being able to cleave Veldora's gigantic body in two. But now he was in human form, and trying to defend against a bladed weapon with his arms, for God's sakes. So of course he was gonna get a scratch or two. I guess he was healing them as soon as he sustained them, but I'm sure that was consuming a lot more magicules than his dragon form. Maybe he got better fuel performance as a human, but against Cronoa, he no longer had an edge to speak of. His much ballyhooed Veldora-style death stance wasn't exactly saving him against a foe with a sword, either. But I wasn't panicking. This would be a good lesson for Veldora, so I decided to have him continue distracting Cronoa for me. I turned toward Leon. Under the protection of Charis, he was currently performing a summoning. Not that much time had passed, I imagined, but it felt like forever as he summoned a single rapier. Sorry to keep you. I can't do anything without a weapon. I want to have my flame pillar, my preferred weapon from my hero days. Another god-class blade? Easy for me to say. That's an ex-hero and current demon lord for you. He also had a shield, so-called gold circle equipped on his left hand, and that was legend class as well. Impressive, definitely, but I didn't think it would stop Cronoa's blade. Better than nothing, I'm sure he was thinking. Regardless, Leon had his equipment. Now we could step up and counterattack. But the moment I had that thought, Luminous was blown straight in my direction. For a moment, I feared she lost her fight, but she appeared unhurt. I guess that was just a performance then. She looked at me for a moment, then slammed a thought communication into my mind. I have to tell you something. Cronoa is Chloe's alternate self. Hinata's soul might be sleeping in there too. So whatever you do, do not kill her. What?
What the fuck?
The fact that she was sending a thought communication at all was weird. But what she said truly surprised me.
What?
Like, don't drop that bomb in the middle of this huge battle.
Yeah, but Chloe told me to.
I watched anxiously as Leon headed off to confront Cronoa. Luminous, meanwhile, trekked back toward Granville, all but leaving things in my hands. How was I going to deal with this? Cronoa was Chloe, and now that I looked, I could kind of see it on her face. I didn't know what that Hinata soul stuff was about, though. But if it was true, what did that mean?
Okay.
Report.
Minu, you there?
Yeah, shut up. I'm sneezing. Good God. Fuck off.
Allergies.
Yeah.
Raphael has allergies. It's fine.
Yeah. God. Jeez. Not allowed to, like, fucking sneeze.
How do you have allergies? You're a voice in my head.
I'm a voice in my head, too, asshole.
You're a slime. How are you speaking?
I'm not the slime. I'm the voice inside the slime.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want me to do the line.
Report. No!
Damn.
That's exactly why I said that.
And mute. There we go. How do I server mute you? Let's see. All right. Report. Cronoa and Chloe can be considered the same person.
Meaning?
In other words, dumbass, the subject Chloe and Albert travel through time and emerge in the past. It can be inferred that this Cronoa is the matured version of herself.
Hang on. Was that even possible? I was sure Luminous could clear this up, but she was fighting for her life against Granville, and I doubted she could give a full answer. That thought communication was about the best she could provide right now. But traveling through time, like some sci-fi story? Or more like a one-way journey, if she didn't have control over it? Why am I believing in all this? But Chloe really did disappear before my eyes. That was a fact.
Understood. If that disappearance marks her jumping through time, it would explain why the phenomenon was unexplainable earlier. One cannot observe temporal intervention without the ability to intervene oneself. Dumbass.
Sure. So wait, Raphael could just piece this all together then?
Yeah.
He's literally a supercomputer.
I'm smart.
The world.
Dummy.
The world.
The world.
The world. I'm the voice of the world.
Wow.
I'm the voice of the world.
Could you imagine Dio coming up? my stand, the world. And then,
Sup?
Hey.
Hey, I'm Raphael. I'm the world.
Sure, maybe you understood
Hey,
the concept of
Raphael.
time.
I'm the worldo.
But that didn't mean you
big fan,
could
big
observe
fan.
time
Big
itself. Or really, maybe you don't have to understand it at all. If you just treated it as there, the whole thing started seeming a little more coherent. Maybe when I tried to rescue young Chloe, I summoned something from the future? If something happened to Chloe in the future, and the spiritual body known as Cronoa wrecking things right now had taken a trip to the past...
Mm-hmm. Affirmative. It is agreed that the chances of that are high.
That explained why Ramirez had been in such a tizzy back then. I could sense an evil aura coming from Cronoa here, and if she felt it too, no wonder she tried to stop it. But there was no point worrying over it. So if Chloe had jumped through time, what was her current status? What was going on right now?
Report. It is impossible for multiples of the same soul to exist at the same point in space and time. It is believed that the resulting rejection sent one of the souls into the past. However, the Ark, this spiritually powered barrier created by the subject Luminous Valentine, was created for the purpose of locking a soul inside. As a result...
So chances are good that both Chloe's and Hinata's souls are sleeping inside Cronoa? If the power of the Ark could outclass Chloe's time travel force, well, I had no choice but to believe in that right now. What next, then? Leon, don't think about attacking Cronoa. Just focus on defending yourself. Do you have an idea? Yeah, I know it's asking a lot to... asking a lot to just trust in me, but no, I will. You trusted me before. How surprising. I didn't expect it to be that easy. He wasn't acting all highborn with me any longer. I was starting to like this friendlier, more casual Leon. It came at the perfect time, and I appreciated it. I turned to Veldora to give an order. Veldora! On it! I didn't say anything yet, man. But whatever, no time to lecture him. On my signal, I want you to pin Cronoa down. This is going to be really dangerous, as I'm sure you can tell.
I told you, Rimuru. I am on it. I believe in you, so go ahead and carry out your plan.
Well, that made me kind of happy. In a way, not wanting to hurt Cronoa or Chloe. In a way, not wanting to hurt Cronoa or Chloe was really just me being selfish. I was acting entirely on supposition. Guesswork that could have been wrong for all I knew. Besides, having such a sunny view on things in front of this overwhelming opponent was practically suicidal. Still, if there was any kind of chance, I wanted to bet on it. Sorry, follow my lead.
Quahaha! Not to worry. It's hardly the first time.
I have some concerns of my own, and I wish to confirm them. That is why I am working with you, nothing more. So maybe Leon noticed too, not just Veldora, that Cronoa was Chloe. It'd be nice if I could sit down and explain everything, but now is not the time for that. Leon was currently sword fighting with Cronoa, and a composed look on his face, but his forehead was covered in sweat. It must have taken a Herculean effort just to speak to me. So, next order of business, how to dive into Cronoa's soul. The fuck is... Sir Rimuru, not stating your mission objectives out loud was a brilliant decision. No, wait, I know who this is.
Yeah.
Luminous?
Sir Rimuru, not stating your mission objectives out loud was a brilliant decision. I believe it is likely that the Demon Lord Guy is still monitoring the cathedral. That was a thought communication from Diablo. Luminous did the same earlier. I guess they were pretty concerned about what was happening around us. Me, though, I resorted to this only because it was a selfish request, and I didn't want Cronoa to eavesdrop on us. If it worked out, though, then great. Okay. So what do you need from me? Diablo must have sent me a message for a reason. As talented as he was, I'm sure he had a grasp of the situation. Maybe he'd have some useful feedback. Sir Rimuru, I believe it's possible for you to intervene with people's souls and send messages directly to them. However, I can think of an even surer way. What's that? When your material bodies make contact with each other, you can use your spiritual body to go inside. Then, when your astral bodies make contact, it is likely possible to directly interact with your partner's soul. Whether that was possible or not, it sounded incredibly dangerous, didn't it? Like, to the point where I might never come back. I was planning to stick with thought communication, but was that a bad idea?
Understood. The subject Diablo's suggestion has a higher chance of success. However, the amount of danger is incomparably higher.
And that was why Raphael didn't bring it up before now, I guess. Diablo, thank you. But let me just say one thing. What is that, my lord? You are giving me far too much credit. No need to be modest, my lord. I'm not, dude! If I wanted to help Chloe and Hinata, I needed the option that gave me the best chances. Safety first was my motto, but only depending on the situation. I really needed to teach Diablo more about how I'm not all that great in the end. I guess he meant guy, judging by the offhand comment he made, and I hoped he didn't say anything weird to him. If he started bragging about me like he usually did, that was bound to draw guys' attention. Better warn Diablo against that too. If it is possible, I think it would be good to do something to stabilize the opponent's mind. Wait. Oh no. That's Diablo again. If it is possible, I think it would be good to do something to stabilize the opponent's mind. Good fighting to you, Sir Rimuru. Diablo's trust weighed upon me. Right now, though, I'd have to thank him for giving me a decent strategy. But how will I calm her down? If I could do that, we wouldn't have to deal with all this. Was there some helpful item that'd do the trick? Which one's Charis?
The flame. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Ifrit the flame.
How about the masks then? How about the mask then, Sir Rimuru? The suggestion came from Charis, currently devoted to supporting Leon. I guess he saw what I was about to try, too. Really smart guy. Too much so, even. The mask? Yes, it was powerful enough to keep me at bay, so perhaps it would calm her as well. I see. He was smart, but apparently he didn't notice how I was trying to keep us from being heard. But that was my fault for replying to him. The mask, though, huh? I gave that to Chloe, if I recall. So where was it now? Hang on a second. That was an old memento from Shizu, and I repaired it at one point. If I gave that repaired mask to Chloe, then maybe it had somehow made its way back to Shizu? So wait. Where did the mask come from, then? No, I can't think about that right now. The big question is, can I replicate that mask?
Understood. Create a copy of the Mask of Magic Resistance? Yes, no?
That was a yes, and I had to hand it to Raphael. It made that copy without any problem, looking and functioning exactly like the real thing. Maybe this would help Cronoa chill out. I took out the mask, showing it to Charis with a grin as I thanked him. Then I focused my mind on Cronoa. I had the basic outline of my plan set. Now I just had to psych myself up enough to execute it. Jesus. Leon and Cronoa were still dueling. Cronoa pushing him around and Leon sticking to defense and getting himself more and more wounded. Even someone with his strength had a hard time against that woman. He was bound to lose sooner or later, but that was only true if I did nothing. Now, Veldora! The moment I shouted it, I made a beeline for Cronoa, mask in hand. And then, just as I pushed it on her face, my consciousness was consumed by darkness.
And there we go. Guys!
To be continued.
Well, now that you've said it...
Man.
It seemed about a good time.
There we go. Yeah. Good stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a fun show.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yes.
Very good stuff.
Yes.
Well, there we are.
Good.
There we are, gang. We will pick up there next week with Shion fighting against Razul, and then
we'll
see what the consequences. Is that
remember the bug planet?
Man meat or bug meat? Are we talking about percentage or yeah?
Because I do not like eating man meat.
Right.
Okay, but why though?
Okay, but why though?
High in calories. extremely high in calories.
See, here's the good news. Look, as much as you may have gotten interrupted in your portion of the reading, I didn't read it all. So there you go. Even. So, shut the fuck up.
Even Steven?
No, just even. Not even Steven.
Nah,
just
there's definitely more.
Guys.
No way.
Guys. I hope you enjoyed this little reading session that we had today. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. We certainly did. It was a good time. You know, mistakes were made. Reading was done. Annoying, like, little rants, tangents, and sound clips were made.
Happened as well.
Yeah, things like that
It's
were
a very
done.
busy stream, actually.
It was a busy stream. It was a very busy stream.
Very productive stream.
Productive stream. We got through things. We will probably finish this volume next week.
Yeah, we're getting close.
What are we at?
We will start
92,
volume
yep.
12 most likely next week. That reminds me, I need to check out when is volume 16 coming out? Jesus.
The way you were talking about that just made me think of this line. I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, Gilda to frame for it. I'm swamped.
Wait a minute. Gilda to Frankfurt?
If you don't have your health,
I've got anything at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Let's see. Slime Light Novel Volume 16. Oh, okay. It's a ways away. It's not coming out until August. Oh, that's in
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's 4 months.
Yeah, that's not for a while. So we've got plenty of time. We may actually catch up by the time that happens, dude.
Well, actually, the problem with August is I might end up being homeless around that time.
Wait, what? Really?
Kind of, yeah. My problem is my cousin is planning on getting a house bought and built and everything, but it's probably going to take time to get that built. So I'm going to have to find a place to stay for at least a month, maybe 2.
Okay.
So that's fun. It's great.
Sweet. We'll just kidnap you.
Coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, haha.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Just like one time he appears on stream, you just take the
Revan,
mask off of him. It's like, where am I?
Revan, do you want to live with do you want to like capture Moon for a little bit? We were talking about like
I really don't want to leave my state, please.
Shut
Got
the
a lot of good stuff happening.
For a month.
Shut the
It's just
fuck
for
up.
a month.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We were talking about a content house for a while. Shut the fuck up.
I know.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're
Think
not
of it
that
as in
far
a
away.
very extended Patreon.
You're not that far away from your own goddamn state, dude.
It's I've got a lot of stuff happening for me. It's good stuff. Just
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Okay.
For most of it to continue, I need to not leave the state.
Yeah. And about all that stuff, how much of that is going to keep you from being homeless?
Actually, kind of all of it.
Okay. Well then.
So it's like not necessarily home. Well, I mean, it'll put a roof over my head for at least the 1 or 2 months that I need.
All right then why did you?
It is a technically homeless thing, but I guess you have it worse, so I didn't even think about that.
Then shut the fuck up then, cause like you're not. Don't say you're gonna be homeless, and then I'm like, all right, cool, we'll kidnap you so you won't be homeless, and then you cry about not wanting to leave your state. Shut the fuck up. I offered to do the man a solid.
Sorry, it's kind of loud.
I appreciate it. I do.
Also, thank you for the follow, whoever followed.
No, chat, I think, first. I had cheese for dinner tonight. You had cheese? Did you just have cheese and that was it? Or... That seems...
You jerk.
I feel like...
Not you for having cheese for dinner. I'm calling this guy a jerk because I'm like, I offer to make you not homeless, and he's like, well, I don't want to leave my state.
I don't want you,
bro.
prick.
I feel like that's
you're not exactly in like the greatest state and the.
I never said I was, but like that's a lot of changes that would need to be made.
It's not like a huge.
You'd be out of state for a month, if anything.
It's not like
It'd be a temporary thing.
Huge endeavor, and I didn't say we were keeping you forever.
I know that, but like,
we're kicking you back to your state.
I do appreciate it, but still, it's like
It would be a lot to plan. I can't understand
a ton
that.
to plan, like a metric ton. I am on the management ladder at work. It is hard enough for me to get any time off. A month, not happening.
Oh.
Like,
gotcha.
There is so much stuff that could go wrong.
Oh, that's
Work.
right. That's right. You guys with your jobs.
Do you have like time? Do you have time off accumulated at least?
Enough to cover
Not a
maybe
full
few
month, I'd
sick
imagine.
days, maybe my birthday if I want to do something fun for that. But I've also got other things planned that I'm having to take part of. So it's like I don't have that much time to spread around.
It's a good chunk. I can understand that. So
yeah.
I mean, the other thing is the area that I'm at. They actually have like an Amazon place that you could transfer to.
It's not that easy. It takes a lot longer than that because you have to put in for the transfer request. The transfer has to be approved, and when you're tier 3, they have to actually need that. If they don't,
especially for a management position, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, gotcha.
If I were just a tier 1, it'd be much easier. Maybe like a week at the most. But I'm not, and I can't drop down because I can't afford that.
yeah, because living expenses are fucking wild now.
Oh yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah. Do you have a friend who would be willing to house you for a little while, like close by?
Yeah.
It seemed like you had something planned.
I have hopefulness. He should let me stay. He's brought it up before if ever I need it.
Okay, well, not exactly a conversation to continue on stream. Just say it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I forgot we were on stream.
Yeah, we're on stream, guys.
I thought I forgot we didn't say bye.
Yeah, this was like
yet.
for almost a solid 10 minutes just talking about this, so sorry about that.
Well, it is important because
my allergies are currently. I don't know why it is that my allergies are currently kicking my butt, but yeah, they're kind of kicking my butt right now. So I'm gonna go and take an allergy pill because I need to.
I take your meds.
I really do.
Allergies are fucking nuts right now, man. Pollen's going absolutely crazy outside.
I'm thankful. I'm blessed that I have an air purifier in my room.
Because right now, the situation here is we're going through a freeze.
Oof.
Yeah.
Really?
And all the plants are like.
It's almost.
Well, that would
May.
explain why things have been like not hot here. It's April. We should be like in the 80s. We've had a lot of days that got up to the 80s, but they keep dropping down back to the 40s. And it's...
Yeah, you guys are in the 40s. We're back in the 30s. Yeah, we're actually
I should check
we're
mine.
Actually
I don't even know what ours is.
Now we had a freeze advisory this morning.
Jesus.
Because they were back down in the 30s, and we're gonna be back down in the 30s tonight. So yeah.
Around like. It's starting to heat up this week, but right now it's like 40. It's gonna go into like 50 later this week potentially.
Hopefully we go back up, but yeah, like the last couple of days they were down in the 30s in the evenings and early.
It's almost May. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, it's almost May, and I was like, really, bro, really?
Maybe like hopefully it's like the last bit of winter before it spring finally kicks in, summer finally starts catching up.
Well, we're supposed to be
heating things.
The spring solstice is already kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spring solstice started 3 days ago.
That's so odd.
I mean, like I can't complain too much. I do not like the blistering hot heats, but at the same time, it's like things are weird.
Spring solstice.
It shouldn't be this cold right now, basically. Yeah.
Spring solstice started 3 days ago.
We had a foot of snow just after it melted.
Right? No. Spring solstice starts in March.
No, I'm reading chat.
spring solstice starts in March, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's already passed.
March 21st. Yeah, spring. Yeah, so we're
like
a month
we're
of
heavy into
April.
Spring.
like spring solstice.
Yeah.
Like June 21st is when summer begins.
This last year has just
And
been
then
weird because
September
like we've
21st
had
is
like a
when-
delayed summer
Is when
or like
autumn
a.
begins. And then winter.
I remember
begins
over
in
here we
December
had like a
21st.
summer extended
We had a
through a little bit of fall
We had a
too.
foot of snow just after it melted. Holy shit.
Yep.
All right. So yeah. Guys, yeah, thank you for coming by, hanging out with us. We're gonna start trying to talk about anime stuff on a anime specific thing, because there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Dude, the spring lineup, like we covered the spring lineup a bit on Anime Church, but like I really want to sit down and talk about the spring lineup of anime that I've been watching, because I've had a lot of fun.
I've only really been watching 2 different shows.
Yeah, there's a lot of really... Dude, the spring lineup has been, like... There's been a lot of wholesome shit. A lot of heartwarming and wholesome shit. New episode
And then Oshinoko.
let's see. The,
It balances out.
The,
it must
the
be
new
really that
episode
good.
of, let's see. There was a new episode of another show today that I watched. That came out today. Let me go to my Crunchy list. Spring 2023. Let's see.
Every time you go to that list, you just take a bite out of something. It's very crunchy.
Cheat Skill in Another World. New episode dropped today. Cheat Skill in Another World. Let's see. Skip and Loafer had a new one. Not today.
That's fun.
No, Skip and Loafer didn't have a new one, but Cheat Skill in Another World had a new one, and Death Mount Death Play had a new one. So new episode of Death Mount Death Play and a new episode of Cheat Skill in Another World both dropped today. They were both
and
really
Wednesday, episode 3 of Oshinoko.
good. But yeah, but no, I'm just talking about what came out today.
Oh, might be.
So those were both good. If you missed yesterday, Clueless First Friend, that show is so fucking wholesome. And of course, got to talk about the absolute banger of a series that has been happening. The most Gundam episode of Witch of Mercury came out the other day. Really delved into the war side of Gundam. The most Gundam episode to have Gundam'd in Gundam Witch for Mercury, and didn't even have the main character in the entire episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Like the most
better get
Warfield
cracking.
episode, all the PTSD, and did not have the main character show up at all. So yeah, was really firing on all cylinders and didn't even need the main character in it. Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's how good Witch from Mercury got, guys. So you need to check that shit out.
No wonder I haven't been seeing any of the kits online. Oh, well.
There went Moon.
Moon.
Back.
There he is. He's back. Welcome back, Moon.
Yeah. Internet probably
yeah.
crapped out.
Nah, Discord itself just went a little stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, who said you could leave?
So that's so yeah, really, really good shit is happening this season. If you have not been checking out the anime this season, highly recommend. A lot of stuff that's out there. Go check out Anime Church that we did yesterday. We covered a lot of what we've been checking out this season. Man, this season has had probably the most 7s I've ever watched. Now, there have been some 6s and stuff, and there's been some meh stuff. There's also been a lot of stuff that have dropped, but I've had a lot of stuff. Dude, I've had some 9s that I've recommended that still did not make it into my top 5.
It's a lot then.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was in there that still didn't make it into. Like, there's some stuff that's sitting in Disney jail that like is like
Disney jail.
Dude,
going to Disney jail.
Heavenly Delusion is really, really good, dude.
There's a lot.
Heavenly Delusion is what's on Disney jail, and that's like in my top 5, bro. It's really good. Anyway,
that's good. Thanks.
So much good.
Thanks, everyone.
So much good stuff. We'll see you next week with more of this. We want to talk more shop. Once again, Death Mount Death Play. Check it out. It really made me laugh this week because it made me realize that they're all connected. Death Mount Death Play, Durarara, and Bakuno are all connected, and it made me laugh so hard because all the supernatural shit from those 3 shows are all connected. And the thing that made me laugh so hard is it made me realize that Durarara, Bakuno, and Death Note Death Play are technically all isekais.
Oh.
Yeah! They're all isekais and reverse isekais.
Okay, so I've seen Bakuno, but I have not seen Durarara or...
Because
do the la
because all the supernatural shit, because all the supernatural shit that is in all of that stuff are all isekais. All the supernatural shit that happens in there, all the supernatural shit comes from other worlds.
So question,
That makes
if
sense.
you did a bridge series of Do the La, would it be like Do the La 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 La, and it would be Little Karibo's like second series he'd bridge?
Stop.
No, he can't. He can't, dude.
Yeah.
But Durarara but they've already kind of stated that Durarara in a way Durarara, Bakuno, and this show are connected, which I figured they were because they're all made by the same creator. So I knew they were gonna tie.
They can do that. That's awesome.
They're all
la.
So I'm really
That is cool that you can multiverse your stuff like that when you make that. But anyway.
They're all tied in, so I'm like, yes, give me that connective tissue. I'm loving it. I'm here for it. That's pretty cool. So, Death Mount Death Play, check that shit out. It's pretty interesting. All right, talk to you guys later. Love you. Y'all take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.